We got a review queue for this one through Keymailer, which is super nice of them. They've been giving us the hookup for a lot of cool stuff lately. And I said on the outset that I've actually never played an incremental or idler game before. I don't know if you would quite call this an idler in the usual context of what you would describe an idler game as. But I think Dudson said it best. It's like it's an idler plus other things. So I'm really curious to see what this is going to be all about. I click. Click. I don't just hail the orb. I don't just ponder the orb. I click the orb. Click me. Do it. Please. Yes. Free me. Yes. Awaken. I'm trapped, but I'm ascending. Like, my orb expand. I showed you my orb. Please respond. It keeps, like, engirthifying. Oh my god, I'm gonna orb! Sorry, I just orbed all over the place. Someone get me a towel. What's up, Gamertech? What's up, buddy? Who's orbs? I think it's actually singular. Singular orb. There he is. We rescued a friend. There he is, one man. What's up, Gamertech? No, I'm curious to see where this is going, man. I've heard the reviews for this one looked really good. Had a couple friends like just mentioned that they tried it out, or maybe there was a demo or something. I don't know. I've had a couple friends say it's like really worth trying out. As my first experience with this kind of genre before ever, I'm going in with an open mind and a freshly polished orb. Apparently, let's get over here. Too close. Trapped in the orb. So it's not necessarily the orb itself. It's an entity inside the orb that we must hail. No pressure, but everyone's counting on you. Unshackle this lad. Show the orb? I'm not gonna show my orbs on stream. Oh, no, they mean show the orb how devoted you are. Okay. Developer said something about left, right, mouse button. Who knows what that means, though? That's just, I mean, those words can mean anything in that order. Scroll wheel, I guess, if the orb... Hold the orb if you get tired. Can I like snuggle with the orb? Can I give it little kisses? Whatever that means. All right, well, you can click. Oh, achievement unlocked. Achievement. Oh, number go up. Oh, all the bells and whistles. I know not everybody loves like excessive like achievement. Like not everybody loves that kind of thing, but I think it's fun. Travel to the room of devotion, which is this room right here. So you do some clickies and you get the points, and eventually you can use those points to unlock things. So I need 750 for that one. I need 10 for this one. That's about 11. Freebie. A little extra one. Resource center. Bam. So an idler game, a clicker game, an incremental game, whatever you want to call it. I'm excited to see what this entails for us. Is that a little duck friend? Little duck friend. That's cute. His name's Bob Jr. Associates call him Robert Jr. But besties call him BJ. There was a guy in my high school that his name was William, and he had a very normal last name, but everyone called but he preferred to go as BJ. And that was pretty harmless for a while, but then middle school happened, and like, you know, yeah, you all know where that goes, right? So that was kind of an unfortunate nickname for a good while there. Guardian of the... All right, so what do you got? What do you got for us, bud? A screen shake. A guest? So there's like a little sprite fella, the little pointy-eared sprite fella earlier, and also a duck fella that worships this master. All introductions are in order. This is Bob Jr. Is there a Bob Sr.? A Scooty Puff Sr.? Clicking some resource. That's what I'm doing. That's right. So happy. Oh, and Rainbow Pride Month. I'm just throwing that out there. Happy Pride. So what do we got? So I can't afford this guy. That takes 1,000. The Devotion Resource VAT. Devotion Resource VAT. All right. Can't afford it. So I guess need 1,000 points. Knowledge plaque. Embodiment of knowledge. That's me. I'm the embodiment of knowledge, all right. Duckenite ore? Okay. Indicating crystallized devotion. Alright. What's this one here? Library. We need more juice. Obelisk stage. Down here, we're orb mastery level 0. Well, I mean, I don't mean to alarm anybody, but we might need to do some clicks. I mean, my mouse is not that old. So, you know, I mean, I don't know what the lifetime of this thing is, how many clicks it has left in its lifespan, but might as well do some clickies. No cultists assigned. So we'll eventually get cultists. I guess they can maybe auto-click for us. Click and hold to release devotion. Okay. Oh, here we go. I can just juice this up. That's a little bit easier. If I click and hold this guy, does that do anything? Oh! Well, there you go. I don't even have to do... I mean, I guess it's probably quicker to go... But like, that's probably faster. But just click and hold. Don't even have to, like, fucking delete your mouse button. There you go. Easy peasy. So, purchase. Give me that second one. Bam. Easy. Devotion power. I'm so devoted. And I'm gonna guess devotion means, like, you click once... and you get more per input. Per insertion. So, just like that... Pause for dramatic effect. There you go. You get that. You get the upgrade here. 100 devotion. Easy. It's almost like there's some incremental aspect in how you scale things up and level up your production and make number go up, or dare I say numbers go up. Right now it's basically one number singular. Probably gonna be more where that came from. Now we're to that point where we're gonna be resonating devotion. Let's look at that. What used to take, you know, potentially minutes to get to the hundreds amount now takes seconds. Look at that. Resonating devotion. What's this? I just clicked it without really even looking at what it was. Can I click this and read? No, I cannot. Okay, I have to do one or the other. I can't have literacy and numbers happening at the same time. Those things cancel out, obviously. Minor crystals. Okay, so just better output overall. So this goes from value per click, whereas this is a percentage. So undeniably, that does give you more juice per experience, I suppose. There's also orb experience chance. Ooh. Oh wait, you can create experience out of thin air. Oh, that's probably for this down here for the mastery. Whoops, shit, sorry. That's probably what that is. It's also a touch of the devoted. There's a Judas Priest song I like called Touch of Evil. You can't resist a touch of the devoted. Is how it goes. Yeah, give me another little... Oh, the crystal gets a little nubbin. That crystal has a nubbin for her pleasure. That's right. Right. And that's right, yeah, I always love it. I always love it when there's a... Oh, do I click these things? Oh, I gotta like mouse over to get the goods. I always love it when like two homies that know each other pop into the stream. So it's like, oh, hey, I know these people. I got that one and that one. There's an exclamation point. What do you got? Oh, they're just saying there's a new thing. So I need to get to that one for sure. We know this one costs 1,000. That one costs 750. Oh, right. Herp. Gotta click that one. Let's go. I'm kind of curious. Summoning chamber. Purchase. Joink. Slowly opens. Wonder how long it takes to 100% this game. I'm curious. How long it might take me. It probably not one sitting. It'd probably take more than one sitting. Okay, so we can't quite get through here yet, but we have a little... Well, actually, hold on. Maybe I could still, like, talk to the guy. Yeah. Damned, he says. About 8 hours. Okay, that's not too bad. But yeah, so definitely not one sitting, though. Oh, birthday today. That's exciting, Dudson. That's exciting, man. They got the... Yeah. I mean, I understand, man. I'm sure you're beat. Appreciate you popping in, though, man. It's always nice to hear from you. But, I'm sure that was a lot of work, but it sounds like everyone had a good time, though. Especially if, I guess the good time is still happening if it's a sleepover. It does sound funsies. Was there like a particular theme? You don't have to, you know, it's none of my business, obviously. You don't have to share anything you're not comfortable sharing. But if you're comfortable sharing, was there like a theme to the birthday? Like, oh, hey, the kid loves, I don't know, fucking Star Wars, or, you know, whatever. If there was like a theme to the birthday party. No, like predetermined theme. I gotcha. Just hanging out, having some cake, having some pizza, hang out, have a bunch of friends over. That's very nice. Explore the dungeon. But I can't. Okay, so that's not the door leading to this chamber. That's the door leading to something else completely. Spaghetti, the door spaghetti. I hate when that happens. So, summon your cult. Can't afford. Costs 500. That'll take no time at all. What's this guy? Devotion growth. So look at all these things to spend our stuff on. Is that like a little Christmas present? Like, what is that? What is that little guy right there? Oh, it's a can of paint. Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is, dude. Okay. I'll take a long, contemplative sip of my beverage, my caffeinated beverage. I'll get some experience. Boop, 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 boop. And then... Summon a generalist. I summoned the genitalist. Totaro. Scholarly. Okay. And then, I'm guessing I drag him over here. I can do that. Look at that. He's gonna slowly auto-click for me. What a cool dude. What a cool dude. There's probably nowhere in here for him to go necessarily. That's pretty cool. So you can ultimately, I guess that's to like give you more cultists, and this one is to juice up the cultists. I'll help him out for a little bit. I clicked away so I can grab the experience, because I wanted the experience. We can have up to 5 assigned right now. Actually, for that matter, their loyalty and their output and their... Okay, the devotion, but not necessarily the maximum number of cultists. So it would take... Actually, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one. Oh, except never mind, it's 1,000. A little bit shy. But not anymore. 1,000 up! Confirmed. Purchase. Extra leg room. So that raises the capacity. Right, okay. So actually, right now the maximum is 2. It says 1 out of 5 here. What that means, of course, is that 1 out of 5 for that one station. I don't know if that station can have its capacity maxed. Oh, look at that. You can only store 1,000. Interesting, interesting. Summon a new friend. Drag his ass over. This is... What are these fucking names? Hold on. Hold on. Is he a Joseph? Oh, there's exhaustion. Is he a JoJo? Is that like a JoJo name? Because if it is, that is so ridiculous. It might as well be a JoJo name as well. Blah 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 blah. Or maybe if this was like a Kickstarter game, maybe it was like a Kickstarter thing. Hard to say. Get up to the max capacity, and of course, max capacity means it's like, oh, anything beyond that is waste. So is wasted potential. It's a use it or lose it kind of deal. Stardust Crusaders. Dad, I'm gonna ask an extremely stupid question. Is that in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Because I don't know what Stardust Crusaders means, but I've seen exactly 1 episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it's the first episode. So I'm kind of a gamer. Okay, I'm kind of an expert. Bam! I get the VAT. Oh, that raises up our maximum, right? From 5,000 to... Wait, no, 5,000. So, oh, no, it went from 1 to 5. I see. It's a 3rd arc. Gotcha. Cool. Thank you, bud. Thank you. Thanks for taking pity on a sad and inexperienced anime weeb. There's so much I don't know. So much I'll never know. Yeah, more orb experience. That sounds good. I think for now we're done here. Actually, no, because eventually we'll be able to get up to 5,000, I think. Which means we can, like, go nuts here. Let's focus on this stuff, though. Because once we get Touch of the Devoted, that'll unlock presumably another thing. And it will. Yeah, the exclamation point is for this thing here. So when they get exhausted, I don't know what they do. Recovering energy, and then I'm guessing he'll automatically go back to it. Wonder if there's a thing I can do to, like, give them, like, little beds to, like, recover quicker versus just kind of wandering around. 1.5, bam. So what did that do, actually? Sometimes twice is nice. Does that mean more clickies? Is that more clickies? I can't really tell. Fully rested. But he's in the idle zone, so I have to manually... Oh, he said returning to work. Yeah, maybe he'll do it automatically. I think he's gonna do it automatically, yeah. What a cool guy. Brought a lot to anime. Yeah, we've only watched the first episode, and to be honest, this probably is not a controversial take. We didn't love it. We watched the first episode, and it didn't, like, hook us. I didn't hate it, but it was like, it didn't really, it didn't do much for us. And I've told that to people, and they've said, Alex, that's fine. The first episode's not great, and apparently the first season is considered to be not great. I'm not saying it's garbage. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying anybody's waifu's trash. I would never. But just that I've heard people say, like, acknowledge, yeah, it's a little bit of a rough start. But once you get past that first season, it leads to some incredible shit. So, I feel like I have to go back around to it and give it a fair shake. The power grows. A living creature. The master is trapped. Grow and power up the dungeon. Expand the orb. Ponder the orb. Where'd I put this thing again, he says? Giant fucking hands. Ancient Obelisk. Feed the orb. Feed the obelisk the resources of the dungeon and set my master free. Very good. Got a cool chest right there. Oh, by the way, I forgot, he says. Every time the orb levels up, I will provide a box of goodies. I like goodies. It is a thank you. Aw, I like this little friend. He's very nice. Even though he may or may not be hiding some chaotic energy we've yet to understand. He's being nice to me. The devotion goes up more. That's, of course, when you level up. Can I open it now? Oh, maybe? Ah! Sorry, I got scared. Devotion reservoirs. Give me liquid devotion. Liquid devotion. Oh, oh my goodness. The keyboards, the little doots, the little dooters. Adorable. Click to claim. Liquid devotion. Sounds like a alcoholic beverage. Is that over here now? Liquid devotion. Here it is, here it is. Passively fills over time, and you collect it when it's ready. And I guess you only collect it when it's full? I mean, I guess you could collect it now, but it's like, no, there's no rush, there's no rush. Well, I've just kind of been fucking around. We're still acquiring things. Ain't that some nice, ain't that great? Can't do the 15,000 just yet, obviously. Can I get another friend? Yeah. Fuck yeah, of course I can get another friend. Obviously. Always and forever. Here you go, friend. Bloop. So the story begins. That's the mastery level. Feed the obelisk. So I have to feed. So I also have to feed this guy not just stuff to level up all the individual pieces, but also I have to fill the obelisk up specifically as well. Dungeon's still not quite there just yet. It's fucking wild though, man. Yeah. But shit gets, yeah, I've heard it really becomes something like, at least at the time it came out, there was nothing else like it. That's my general understanding for it. And I do not doubt it. I do not doubt that it's kind of its own wild-ass beast. And, like, the number of times, somebody's tried to describe something that happens in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and, like, do you ever have that thing where, yeah, you try to describe something to somebody, and the thing you're describing is just a weird piece of media, and you hear yourself talk, and you know you sound like the ravings of a madman? Like, I know I sound like a coked-out fiend right now, but I promise this thing I'm describing to you is not a fever dream, it's real, and it's very cool. That's how the, what is it? The Yakuza games, the Like a Dragon Gaiden games are. I've not played them, but I've seen enough of them, and whenever someone tries to describe the Like a Dragon games to me, it just comes off as like, are you describing a real thing, or is it, or was this a a fever dream when that you experienced one time, whilst also high on cocaine. What or is this real? And the answer is yes, it is real. Shit's crazy. It's cray. Can I get another cult? Oh yeah, I can afford the shit of another guy. Yeah, easy. And once he poops out, what are these guys' names, by the way? So we got Grandmaster Sploot. That's a good name. We got Rob blah 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 blah. That's Jotaro. And then we got Pepsi. How do you think they came up with these names? Do you think it was like a Patreon or Kickstarter thing, or maybe just folks in his Discord? Or excuse me. That's delightful. And I noticed they have so different channeling. Oh, because he's exhausted. That's why. Well, no, actually, yeah. Cultist devotion speed, devotion value. Oh, okay. Generous and unlucky and scholarly. There's traits. There's traits going on. Cool. Cool. This one is full. I slurp the glurp. The glurp has been slurped. Can't get that one. We're nearing the max of what these guys can do. No more cultists for a little bit. Now, I guess I could just get another vat, right? 5,000? Ooh, that one's getting pretty full, too. Side effects may include enlightenment and zealotry. Is fully invested. It's fully rested, rather. So, let's see. How much does it cost? 5,000? Let's just juice this up. I can just jump to the next level. Is it pizza time yet? Always pizza time. Aleph says, oh shit, Aleph, what's up, man? And also, congrats to New York. That's done, right? That was first to 4. NBA championship is donezo. That is exciting. Congrats to New York fans. San Antonio fans, no hard feelings. I mean, so I don't have a personal dog in this race. I'm in Missouri, so I'm like, far removed from both of these places. But it's exciting. It's exciting because I know New York folks have said, the Knicks have not had a dubski in quite a while. This is not in quite a while, man. That's exciting though, man. Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, exactly. But the stands in JoJo, forget about it, he says. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no goddamn way. I do not doubt it, man. I do not doubt it. That's exciting though, Aleph. That's super cool, man. I'm sure it's been like a wild ass ride. And Aleph, I know you've mentioned before that you work. Is it that you work at Madison Square Garden? Like you work for one of like the venues. I'm assuming where they play specifically. So you've at least had like some like behind the scenes like work and like running the show and keeping things running smooth there. So it's probably correct for me to assume you're probably a Knicks guy. You're probably a Knicks fan. So I bet like it's effervescent right now. I bet it's like very exciting. I don't subscribe to like a physical newspaper, but I do subscribe to it's just a once a day New York Times thing on my phone. It's just, or not even on my phone. It's just in my email, but I read it on my phone every morning. So it's just a once a day New York Times summary of I guess yesterday's news. And obviously I'm not in New York, so like New York sports stuff has no bearing for me, at least specifically. But they were they were kind of summarizing how electric it is right now in the city. Like buses driving by honking their horns, like people are just excited right now. And let's be real, life has been fucked for a while for a lot of us. And I don't mean us as in New Yorkers, because I'm not there, but just for people in America, like things just kind of suck and have been sucking for a while. So it's kind of nice to have like, all right, here's a positive distraction where we all are like part of something, like when it's like a communal kind of deal. So that makes me happy. I think it's nice. So I'm glad that Knicks fans got something to like attach to, and it's like a positive thing. That makes me happy. Inward devotion crystals per clickies. All right, so I can't do the 10,000 just... Actually, no, I think I can eventually get the 10,000, can't I? Because the max right now... Jesus, is it 100? Is that my max devotion? Yeah, 100 is the max, so that's a lot. Now, eventually, there's another number. Dudson did warn us. There's other numbers. So that number is something we can't reach just yet. Or rather, we can't... we don't know what that number is. Or I don't know what that number is. 3,000. Yeah, let's go ahead and get another friend. Because it says 4 out of 5, so I can do one more. One more cult friend. Let's go ahead and juice this up real quick. Might get a bonus. Ooh, yeah, yeah, something for all the employees. That'd be sick, man. One of the managers, dude, that's so fucking dope, man. That's so freaking cool. Get the Rangers stop being bums. That's your baseball team, right? Or no, not baseball. Hold on, let me think about that. Because the I think what sports would that be? Because I think, isn't there a baseball team? Well, no, that's Texas, I think. And New York is different from Texas. You're gonna tell me that those are two different places? Your hockey game, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's, well, I can't remember. I'll say this much. I don't know much. I don't follow sports very clearly or very closely. But what I do know is, I think it was in 2011. It was the last time that St. Louis won the World Series baseball. Or so Major League Baseball, they do their their once a year championship, and we call it the World Series. For those not in the United States or not in North America, Alex, why does your baseball championship call itself the World Series if it's just North America? Shh, don't overthink it. Don't use your brain. All right, that's too much. You'll hurt yourself. You'll pull a muscle. So, see, the answer is I don't know. I don't know why we do it that way. But anyway, yeah, I think it was 2011. It was the last time we won the World Series, and the team we were up against was, I think, the Texas Rangers. Or the Texas something. I can't remember if it was Rangers or something else. Bam. And, it was a tight one, because there was that, like, very famous moment in, like, Game 6, I think, of the World Series, where we were kind of behind the 8 ball, and it was looking like we were gonna lose, and it was the last inning, and we were down by like 2 runs or something like that, and one of our guys gets the most clutch home run, and we snatched defeat from the jaws. I'm sorry, we snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, not the opposite. We didn't snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. We snatched victory from the jaws of defeat, and everybody popped off, and we came back and we won Game 7, and that one dude who fucking nailed the home run was the hero, and he saved the goddamn day, and it was incredible. So, so like, whenever I think of that particular baseball team in Texas, I'm always like, ooh, sorry guys, I know we kind of fucked that for you guys, but it was really cool for us though, man. It was really popping. It was really exciting. Got the Yankees and the Mets for baseball. Right, yeah. We send Rangers, like, that's not baseball. That wouldn't make sense. Yeah, you guys got multiple MLB teams, man. Major League Baseball, goddamn. You guys are popping off. We only just got the one. And also, I don't know if you guys know this, but, so we have baseball. And we have hockey. We got the St. Louis Blues, and they won the Stanley Cup in 2019, I think. So, you know, our hockey team does all right. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes we do okay. And our baseball team, usually, well, he's usually pretty all right, but it's been a while since we've won the World Series. But that's all we got. We used to have a football team, the St. Louis Rams. Famously got traded to LA, so now it's the LA Rams. So we just don't have a football team. But Alex, don't worry, you got the Kansas City Chiefs in Missouri, right? Kansas City Chiefs are getting sold or getting traded to Kansas City, Kansas. So now Missouri is going to be without any football team in a couple years once that concludes its whole once the whole that whole deal is done. So yeah, Missouri, we're kind of fucked when it comes to like big sports teams. Like, we have a couple, but we keep losing shit, man. It's very, very strange. Very, very strange. Give me those experiences, please. This is filling up pretty quick. And I'm gonna guess this is something I have to fuck with. Yeah. Eventually I'm gonna have to start feeding this guy. That shouldn't take too long, though. Get the Giants. Yeah, so the ones that play in your stadium. Right. That makes more sense. Yeah. That's awesome, Halef. I love that. Mayor Muslim, Bagel Jewish, Pope from Chicago. There we fucking go, baby. There we fucking go. That makes me happy. Chicago Pope makes me so fucking happy. As a Midwesterner, now St. Louis and Chicago are like 5 hours apart, so, you know, I can't really like claim a home team kind of thing there necessarily. But just the fact that yeah, Pope from Chicago, it's like, yo, Midwestern pride, baby. That makes me so happy. It makes it so happy. Now, that being said, what I will say about the Pope, there's a misconception. You hear Pope's from Chicago. Yo, he must be a Cubs fan, right? You forgot about the White Sox. He's actually a White Sox guy. If you see the Pope, then you like hand him like a Cubs jersey. I defend him a little bit. He might go to hell a little bit. Oh, just a little. It's like a small hell, mini hell. Just a microdose of hell. So yeah, so he's a White Sox guy. Remember that. Next time you meet the Pope and you get to offer him, you know, some sports memorabilia. Happens all the time. Just keep that in the back of your mind, all right? Do that for me, please. You have to manually click. Right, and that's the thing. Like, they pop out a bunch, and I'm just kind of like, as I'm just kind of idly moving my mouse around, I'm just kind of grabbing them. Oh, but they disappear. Oh, I didn't know they disappeared. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, heck. I did not realize they disappeared. Oh, no. You know what? I bet there's going to be a thing that auto-slurps them eventually. Eventually, there's going to be an auto-slurper. I'll get ready for the auto-slurper. Give me more room, because I think He's recovering energy then. Okay. I was going to say, how many dudes do I have? Oh, but that doesn't go up. Okay. That doesn't go up. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we'll eventually get more porpoises. Unless I can, like, have you work over here. Or if there's other places to have him work, but I really don't. Okay, let's drop him there. Alright, so we're probably to the point where I can kind of focus my efforts elsewhere then. So, I think the maximum is at 100,000. I can just do the crystallized devotion. Or I could just go ahead and jump this to 5,000. Let's just do that. Yeah. Thanks for pointing that out, Duds. And I was like, I'll just grab them. It's fine. But then it's like, oh, they disappear after a while. They disappear. It's not, they don't stick around forever, skis. So now, zoop, requirements met. Click the orb. Boop. I'd rather boop the orb. Boop its snoot. Is that you, God? Or Satan? Someone? He swears at me like he's in a Sunday Funnies comic. Did Satan just call me a slur? It's not very nice to you, Satan. First obelisk stage complete. It grew. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I can feel it. We're getting stronger. Doors are now openable. I can do it myself, but now I look forward to seeing your progress. All right. Also, 79 out of 80. Boop. Level 2. Cool. So let's see. What are things that are available? Oh, for one thing. 1, 2. Like the little Satan duck. 3. Oh. So you get to pick one of 3 thingies. So, a little cult. So, this is basically like a free upgrade of some variety. I might just grab this one just because I think that's more expensive. Send more juice. Shiny upgrade for more crystallized devotion. Do that one. Very cool. So, we still need the blue currency. Still need the blue currency. So, we got that one for shoresies. That one still has a maximum of 5. So, I currently do have more cultists than I know what to do with, obviously. Yeah, so we just got the bonus level on that one, which is neat. This one is full. Slurp it. Slurp it and glurp it. Oh, that's right. Little cultist quarters. Yes. Can afford it. Can afford that one. Been for a feathered friend to roam your halls. I'll do both. Purchase. I mean, 250, that's chump change. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, grab the bottle. Yeah, I'll think of the same thing. I gotta check that every so often. Quackles. Cool duck. Watching over his wife with his wife with a smile? Oh. I guess that's duck wife. Wouldn't expect to see the word wife. It just was not quite what I was expecting. Ducks can have wives, alright? It's fine. Not to discriminate. There's a lot to do. Right, yes. You're not just like... sitting back. It's like, alright, no, this is an involved process. And I figure probably a lot of idler games are like that, where it's not just sit back and relax. It probably is somewhat involved. But also, automating things to make the things happen kind of in the background makes sense, too. First guest we've seen in here in a bajillion years. This one book gets so old, he says. I guard the quackpot. Not a jackpot. Because he's a duck. This is Quackletta. Hi, Quackletta. Is she a real duck, or is she like a rubber ducky? There's like an unfortunate joke I can make about like, hey, Toots, you got a rubber? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Show us your devotion. She will create a duckling. Hold on. Wife creates duckling. He watches. Guys, is this the duck chair? Is this the duck chair? Normally I would say the cuck chair, but, you know, he's a duck. He's a caduck. A saduck. A caduck. Dudson, have I been mispronouncing your name this whole time? I always thought it was C. Dudson. Is it Cadutson? Sedutson? Incredible. Now, do you think this is one of those where the developers didn't quite like mean for this? They didn't mean for this interpretation, but once they probably one of them said, wait a fucking second. One of them probably said, wait a goddamn second. And they kind of leaned into it. That's what I'm thinking would happen. They are probably like just going with this, but then one guy was like, guys, we might have actually made a cuck chair. And the other guy was like, you know what? Fuck it, we ball. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured, but there was that moment where I was like, when I said that aloud, I was like, oh, it's kind of like your name. That's incredible. That is incredible. So I need more duckies. And she's going to ... create things for me under questionable circumstances. What's up, Meerkat? Meerkat, you're gonna tell me you're not a fan of the duck chair? Come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on. You're gonna sit there with... You're gonna look me straight in the penis and tell me you're not down for the duck chair. I don't know. That does not pass the vibe check. Single-handedly assisted the master with all the duckies. Single-handedly or single, like... I guess, what did ducks have? I guess wingedly? Single-wingedly? All cooped up, though. Gets kind of lonely in there, doesn't it, Toots? Hey, come here often? Hey, Toots got a rubber? Because she's a rubber duck. Talking to Bob Jr.'s twin, Quackles. We just did that, yep. Hi, Quackles. He's in the duck chair. Aw, he's so happy. Yeah. Just swapped to just Dutson, yeah. I'm guessing you've probably checked to see like what platforms have the name still available. Cause yeah, actually I was very lucky on Twitch. The name Super Hobbit was available and I grabbed it, but on YouTube originally it was Super Hobbit 89 because I was born in 89. Because I'm also very creative. But after some time, Super Hobbit just sans 89 became available. In fact, on every platform I'm on, I was able to grab either Super Hobbit, one word, or Super_Hobbit in every platform. Except some fucker in Instagram has been just digitally squatting, e-squatting on the Super Hobbit Instagram tag for like 13 years. He made one post of an extremely shitty low-res image of a Lord of the Rings thing in like 2009 and has just been completely silent ever since. And it's like every time I see that account, I'll check it every like 6 months. I'll be like, is it available? Is it available? Fucker's still there, man. That fucker's still there. Ooh, that would be expensive. We're fucking balling. We're fucking balling. Oh, she's pooping. Mega ducks. Spawn your first duck. Right click to assign a duck to his own. I didn't realize these were little fellas. I mean, I knew they're fellas, but it's like, what do I do? I don't have any duck zones. So I just pooped out a lot of ducks. I have no idea what to do with them. But I got Jeff the Ghost Duck and duck management. What do I do with these? I don't know what to do. I'm scared. Well, I just invested a lot of points in making them happen with no context of what they're going to be about, but I'll find out soon enough. Find out soon enough. And until then, we just got a lot of little ducklings just hopping around, having a good ass time, I suppose. Well, that's all been happening. Let's go ahead and slurp that out real quick. Don't need the blue boys. Grabs these real quick. Oh, there's the ghost duck. There he is. That's actually very cute. Yeah, there'll be more soon. There'll be more soon, I'm sure. Of that, I'm positive. Let's crack this one open. See what this is all about. Living quarters for the fellas. Woo! We get to go in. Hello. This guy's about. Yeah, a shit ton of ducks. Exactly. He says, don't be me and do exactly what I just did. Dutson, you probably did the same thing I did. You probably said, ducks, cool, bing, and then you were like, now what? Now what do I do? There's a Twitch guy who just does nothing. Yeah, it's like, god damn it. It's like someone just squatting on that, man. Presumably after a while, if they've been, you know, idle for 10 years, some of those platforms will, you know, delete those accounts or free them up at least. Because that's what Twitch did. Twitch, of course, inherited a bunch of like really fucking old names from Justin TV and reserved them for if they wanted to make the jump from Justin TV to Twitch. And I think in like 2017 or 18, they just nuked all those old accounts that just weren't being used anymore. Those old Justin TV accounts. So I had a number of friends that used to have like, you know, numbers at the end of the names. They were able to make that jump once. A bunch of those old, just, you know, haven't been used in like 5-10 years screen names just got deleted. I would assume that's the kind of house cleaning that eventually a lot of platforms will do, but probably not all of them. That's what I'm selfishly hoping for at some point. Just reading a book, you know, in the hub of the dungeon, as you do. So maybe need more. Ooh, so not just the one, like, 9 pull that I did, but do even more. And then a lot more. And then you probably looked around, you were like, what the fuck? Because if I had to guess, that whole part of the room probably gets kind of crowded when you've got just oodles and oodles of ducks just falling over each other. The beds are deteriorating slightly from thousands and thousands of years, so that sounds right. Come talk to me and I'll get you the hookup. How's about cultist management? So, gets the button for managing them, cool. Oh, like the duck management button. Okay, so it's a convenience. It's a little convenience factor. Can't do that one just yet, so we'll eventually get some beds for these fellers. It's cute. And let it be known that... Okay, here we go. So you can still click around. It's pretty cool. Well, I definitely want some beds for the fellas. Right now, that's maxed out, of course. But I'll help out with this part. Yeah, you can see he slowly picks up the experience. Very slowly, but he's still doing it. There we go. Bam. Next one is 35k. And there's Resticus Autonomous. That's going to be a fancy one right there. Punishes cultist energy. Very good. Very good. So that's nice. Anything else I should be twerking towards? Duckos are just hopping around being a bunch of goobers. That's just delightful. Just delightful. 15 more ducks, then something really cool happens, presumably. No legendary ducks yet. Not yet, at least. What I think I might do... The legroom thing wouldn't really help, but the more devotion and the devotion growth would be nice. In fact, I guess I never did get more devotion, did I? Do that one next. More devotion. Have some experience while we're here. Grab my water bottle. And then make that happen. Bam. Cultist efficiency. Ways of professional headbanging, and they devote faster. Professional headbanging, you say? Like banging their head against the... Well, I guess the like little praying animation they're doing. They leak out of that room at least, which is good. Boop, grab that real quick. If I wanted to, I could just get another one of these. You know, it might not be a shabby idea. It's not exactly what I would consider priority necessarily. Give me that efficiency. That sounds good. 2 efficiency. Why the hell not? To get their channeling speed up, which is nice. That's all well and good. Anything else here specifically I wanted to do? The orb chance, which is nice. Yeah, of course, these are nice to also invest towards. Only a matter of time before there's like something, whatever that blue thing is, before that begins to present itself as an option. At least the rate of making the numbers go up is getting a lot nicer. See, that's popping out now. Oh, it's because we could afford another one. But I don't know if we necessarily need another one right now. That one. There wasn't any other doors to unlock just yet, were there? Usually the exclamation points are pretty like obvious. Like it's pretty obvious like if there's something like that I've missed. I think we're good for now. That one. So far, it is still very clearly set that where the quickest way for me to do things is to click things myself. But I'm hoping that if we juice up the fellas enough that they'll be like maybe closer to what we're able to offer. We click things manually. Let's get another crystallized devotion one. That sounds nice. And just so I'm clear, devotion crystals. Not the liquid stuff. The liquid stuff is what goes into here. Yeah. Speaking of which, there's the 25k. Bam. And that's still the stuff that I do, not necessarily the stuff that the little fellas do. There's probably some overlap, but it seems like a lot of these kinds of upgrades are when we click. So to that point, I think our next couple of upgrades will probably be for this one. Not the legroom necessarily, but the more devotion and the efficiency. When they have the one level and the more devotion. We'll go ahead and juice that one up real quick. Oh wait, no, that one takes 27, so that'll be quite a bit further. I think our current max is 100,000. We got a bit of a ways to go. We're also not too far from level 3. We got Grim. What's up, Grim? The left or the right orb? Whichever one hangs slightly lower than the other. Gotta spend orbs to make orbs, or spend devotion to make devotion. Got level 3, which means... Boink. Boink. Oh! Cultist devotion bonus. Is that a little flower in his hair? Or hood? Bam. Now the cultists are big happy. Big hap. And I was saying I was going to do this one. Bam. Even more devotion. So, getting up to 100,000 of the orb fellas, that's one thing. But the blue boys, that's something else. That's something else. Here's if there's anything else. Okay, there goes the duckies. There they go. Going to go ahead and get... Oh, here we go. This one's open. Life energy. This is probably the one we're looking for then. Purchase. Grab that shit. Maybe that's the one that has that little blue resource icon that I was pondering. In a way similar to how you ponder the orb. No cultist assigned. Well, we have more than we know what to do with here. So, here, with nothing else, put him to sleepies. Get him all juiced up. We have 6, 7. Oh, 6, 7. Okay, that means he's the only one that is unassigned. So in that case, I will get myself a new friend, which means we'll soon need the more leg room. I don't actually know what that is. It looks a little bit like a Chaos Emerald, or more specifically, the Master Emerald. Obama chuckles. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? We got one right here. Go ahead and get them juiced up. Cultist assigned. Do I get to click it myself? Actually, I don't know if me clicking it does shit. Yeah, I think it's doing its own thing. So that creates the little blue fellers. Confirmed. Are the things we can do here? Eventually, the power of life. Eventually. We're gonna need more where that came from, obviously. So while that's happening, I would say let's go ahead and spend on the legroom. Except I can't afford it quite yet. And I'm assuming the legroom upgrades, like those upgrades, also help these little fellas. By the way, let's go ahead and get that real quick. Power of life! Squeezes more juice out of the life crystal. It probably doesn't mind. We're just milking this life crystal for all it's worth. Delicious. Life crystal milkies. Spins faster. You can almost hear it humming. Or is it the cultist screaming? One man's hum is another man's scream, as we all know. As we all know, a common sentiment. Common and extremely relatable a sentiment. So then another friend would cost 13,000. That takes like 0 time at all. Let's click that for a little bit. And just like that, we're at 13,000. Look at that. Couldn't be easier. Couldn't be easier. Summon another buddy, please. We definitely want all of these things maxed out, because that is fairly slow, and we're gonna need a lot more of these where that came from. And of course, yeah, I think I need a sign. There we go. And of course, we can help this along by doing this thing. Like, look at that thing go. It's going, man. It's going. Oh, focused touch. So now we can actually click this thing. Appreciates a firm hand. Don't be weird about it. I'm gonna be weird. I don't know. It seems like if I click, I don't really see much of a difference. Maybe if I like click a bunch. If I click and hold, or if I click a bunch, it doesn't seem to really matter too much. Okay, let's do it. If nothing else, just to open the next one. I really can't tell much of a difference. Unless it means that, like, clicking the orb does it, but probably not. It's probably clicking the crystal specifically. They're a little tired. They're a little eepy. So we have those 5 there. So I would say, can I afford another extra leg room? 34,000. We're a little bit short. Again, something that's too familiar. Being a little bit short, something I know all too well about. Know it all too well. But now, we got it. Bam. So max capacity go up. And just like that, we'll be able to get that guy going. Also, we can soon afford a new bed. Or I would have. Oh, here we can get this guy, sure. We'll just walk to our bed on their own when they're tuckered out. Let's do that. Make them walk faster. Right now, they're a little bit slow about it, but that's fine. 41,000. Not too bad, not too bad. Can't afford, but not for long. That little ghost fella is doing his best. Grabbing those experience orbs while he can. Now, hopefully the life crystals don't go away. I don't think they do. I think they're just chilling, waiting for me to grab them. Oh, but that's max capacity. Look at that. God damn. So we need to find some kind of way to raise the max capacity of the life crystal fellas, because that will become an issue sooner than later. Although I guess they just continue to sit there, so I guess that's maybe not a huge issue. In fact, yeah, I can't get that one. That one's maxed out for now. Yeah. So I've been trying to like max out. Yeah, this is max capacity. Unless, so say if we check in with this guy. Maybe he's got something for us now. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we can actually hold more. So now it's all worth it. So we can now afford a new friend. Bam. Hold on, I haven't looked at their names in a while. I'll check their names in a second here. Oops out. A new friend. There he is. So we've looked at the names in a while. So we got Susan, Pepsi. We saw those names previously. We got Angle. I can be your Angle or your Devil. We got Angel. We got Noah. Yeah, is it Noah? Like a W? No, it's Noah. Angel and Noah in a satanic cult. Kind of down for it. Kind of down for it. What's some of the other fun names? We got Poe. There's Rob blah 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 blah. We saw him earlier. Grandmaster Sploot. There's Yazi. Or Yozi, maybe. And there's Jotaro. And there's Angel again. Yep. There we go. Good. Almost 5,000 demos in this summer's Next Fest alone. That's fucking wild. That is truly wild. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, but goddamn, that is crazy. I mean, and that's the thing, man. It's no secret that there are like hundreds, maybe thousands, but certainly hundreds of games that come out on Steam every day. Like that blows my fucking brain, man. That boggles my butthole every time I think about it. And of course, Next Fest has such like a big focus as far as bringing more demos into the fray and trying to get more eyes on the game that you're working on or your game that's about to come out. So it's not surprising. It's not surprising. Holy moly. Charges faster. It's vibrating. Someone should check on that. That's right. With the power invested, headbanging gets more efficient while devoting. Love that. Love that for us. It'll take a little bit longer to juice up, although we could juice other things up, like the power of life. There's I think it's the Dire Straits have that song I like, The Walk of Life. I think that's a Dire Straits song. We have lots of stuff over here, by the way. I would say more efficiency. Yep. Even more efficiency. Why the hell not? Fuck it. Fuck it, we ball. Might as well. Might as well. Gonna play like 10 of them. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy checking out demos. You know, sometimes we do the multiplayer demos with our Sunday streams, when possible at least. But yeah, like, oh man, there's just no way to keep up, man. There was a period of time, I think, where some of us were able to try to keep up with some of these things, but ooh, that's a different ball game now. Different demo ball game. Touch of the Devoted. Yeah, that means sometimes you like get more clickies. Again, that's all for like manual clicks. I feel like I'm less inclined to go in on those and more inclined to focus on culty shit. Some more efficiency, please. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. If we max more of these things out, that would, I think, reflect well on us. I might also need more bed stuff. Oh, in fact, I should do the speedy walkie time. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that one next, actually. And now I look at 60 of them. Good lord. Arm strength. Climb the ladders fast. Some ducks you can roll with the duck dispenser. 50,000? Easy. Easy goddamn squeezy. Still have so many ducks. And they've like now meandered to other parts of the dungeon. They're not just only in the duck orgy room where he watches from the duck chair. So we need 50,000, 50k. Easy. Easy peasy. This thing's just popping out like little green popcorn. Takes a little while to get to level 3, or level 4, that is. The dungeon level does take a little bit. I'm guessing we'll eventually get like bigger orbs, bigger experience orbs, that is. In fact, for that matter, is there anything that we need to get to eventually? Not yet. Nothing popped out yet. Looking for 50k earned. That's almost ready. We could, like, the siren call to be like, ooh, but what if I just go over here and spend that money on this thing? It's like, no. We said we were going to save up. Because I think the idea of getting the cultists rested more efficiently and having that be a little bit smoother will make for a more pleasant operation in general. Speaking of which, so expansion pack, bam. But also speed and arm. So new ducks you can roll. Okay, but that just gives you more ducks. It doesn't necessarily give you what the fuck do you do with those ducks. What the duck do you do with those ducks? It doesn't necessarily tell us that, at least. But if I had to guess, there's probably more where that came from. We'll find out eventually. Not immediately, but eventually. In fact, what I think I'll probably do next is the Cultist Vigor. We'll do that one next, I think. Ever get the bottle? Oh, thank you. Boop. I've probably been neglecting that one quite a bit, honestly. I do the bottle. They're a press review system, but not a lot of documentation. Press review system or press preview. Oh, like if you're like a member of the press, or if you're like a Steam curator, is that what you mean, Gamertech? Because yeah, that'd be kind of cool if there was like some way to have some kind of system you could like tap into as either a person in the press or a content creator. That'd be quite potentially relevant. See, I'd be curious to know what that would entail. Another expansion pack, but that's an expensive one. But yeah, it just makes them even more fast, even better headbanging. Yeah, it's like a press outlet, right? Yeah. Can see the next vessel list. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Can contact the devs. Yes, yeah, so the question is, how do you access it? Yeah, because I'm with you. Actually, sounds quite nice. Max 5. Then I rolled like 9 earlier. I wonder why it's a lower max number. Maybe there's a maximum number of ducks I can have. I'm keeping all my ducks in a row. By the way, you can change their names. That's cute. I like that. I mean, I like some of their names. Oh, wait, hold on. What was that? Duck O Not? Hold up. So we've seen all these names before. But what are the ducks' names? We got Angelica, Duck O Not, Mr. Orange. Oh, okay. So the names are actually not unique. That's the type. The type of ducks. Totally different. Totally different. Yeah, that's for your clicks. I'm not as interested in my clickies necessarily. Clicks are one thing. Clicks are great and all. Not to cast down the clickies. I would never dream. I would say let's get another one, another bed. That sounds good. That one's maxed out, of course. No, that would be very useful, especially if you're wanting to do a bunch of the Next Fest demos. That'd be quite nice. Even better efficiency. More gooder efficiency. 75, 79, actually. I was going to say we're getting pretty close to some of these then. I can't max that one out any further. Even better essence. Even more gooder. Yeah, but we will have to max this out further. I think the next big upgrade here is going to be at 100. So once I get to that point, we can raise the max crystals even further beyond. Any good snackies or drinkies? Well, how's about this? We need to like let this charge for a little bit, so I will answer that question momentarily. I don't think of like any fun drinks specifically. You know, I showed balls on stream. Alex is showing his balls on stream. I mean, yes, technically it was my balls I showed on stream. I did show my balls on stream. Some of you are probably disappointed. You can hear the enunciation in my voice. Bowls, B-A-W-L-S. If you don't know, we can let this be in the background for a moment. I'll look this up. If you don't know, I'm of course referring to. So I will pause this because I'll have to Actually, maybe you can't pause it. Oh shit, you can't pause it. Okay. Well, I'll very quickly do this. I'll just very quickly. Boop. So it's the energy drink. Balls, the energy drink. That's the joke. So I drank one of those this past Sunday, and it was actually my first balls I'd had in a long time. Boy, it's been a while since I've tasted balls. Let me tell you. It has been a minute since I've had balls in and or around my mouth. Not since college, man. Not since the wild days. Now, well, a new one, by the way. Little gold fellers. But no, it's been a while since I'd had balls, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It's like one of those classic, like, gamer, like, going to the LAN party, hanging out with the buds, and playing video games for hours and hours on end kinds of energy drinks. Balls has been around for a long fucking time. The first time I heard about it was in, like, 2005, I think, 2006, somewhere around there. I'll never forget, there was one particular LAN party. This was back in the day when my friends and I would do LAN parties. We were doing LAN parties even as late as like 2017, 2018, but there was one LAN party in particular where we got like a 24 pack of balls. For the 8 or 10 of us that were there, we fucking killed that whole thing in one night. So anyway, so I drank one of those on stream Sunday. That was a fun time. It actually tastes pretty good. Bowels in your jowls. Your bowels? Showed your bowels on stream? I just showed my whole ass sphincter. I just parted my cheeks and just showed them my just showed him all everything there was to show. Oh, max capacity, by the way. I gotta spend something, man. Boop boop. Just fucking. Oh, not that one though. That's kind of a waste. That was just, these are probably a better investment. Because in my mind, I was like, oh yeah, I need to spend the 200. But right, it's 200. Max of this right now. Actually, it's 1,000 is the max of that guy. So to raise the resource vat, so it's not wasted potential. But yeah, I just showed my whole colon. Yeah, just my whole colons, the contents of my bowels. But no, it was pretty cool though. I mean, I've never like drank a Red Bull before. I've tasted it, but I've never like just sat down and just drank a Red Bull. So I'm not like a huge energy drink guy, but I've started to like branch out a little bit more and kind of get into them a little bit more. Try them out from time to time. So I'll go and get the expansion, man. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? I'm just kind of yapping right now. This is a nice opportunity to just kind of chill and yap and get caught up on chat and just kind of have these numbers just kind of grow automatically. But that one too. But no, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It wasn't overly sweet, and like the energy boost it gives you is palpable. Like it's notable, but it's not like you're not like bouncing off the walls. Because some energy drinks, it's like fucking vibrating, man. So it wasn't ridiculous. It was actually kind of nice. Balls disappeared for a while, but now it's back, baby. Slam some balls, he says. We're slamming the balls. Ball slapping good time. Like a fucking punching bag. No, it was good though. It was good. I have one upstairs, I think. So Grace and I, we went to Micro Center. We have a Micro Center like 15-20 minutes from where we live, which is really nice. I have friends that have to travel hours to get to the nearest Micro Center. So we have one in St. Louis, and it's pretty nice because she needed to get some stuff for her 3D printer. she needed to get like some filament for a 3D printer. And it was like, while we're there, we'll kind of shop around a little bit. And that's where I was like, when we were in the checkout lane, I was like, babe, shall I grab some balls? She was like, might as well. So I drank mine yesterday, or last weekend. And Gracie still has hers, but if she doesn't want it, if she changed her mind and says she doesn't want it, then I can make it disappear. Don't have quite enough for this dual upgrade. Another bed wouldn't be a shabby idea eventually, although we wouldn't have any super immediate need for it. I think I'd probably be better off making things fast. Things nice and fast. I mean, I swear, I still don't really see much of a difference between, like if I click a bunch or if I hold and click. Apparently there's a click bonus, but I really can't tell what it is. But I don't doubt that it's there in some way. Probably, maybe. Okay, I'll get the walk one first. We'll get the walk one first. 50,000. We can. I was gonna say I really want like some of these fancy upgrades. The extra legroom is not a huge priority, but eventually it will be. Straight down your throat. Yeah, the whole time I was drinking the balls, I definitely didn't make any jokes about it. I made 0 jokes the whole time. I was so respectful. Never vulgar. I would never dare. I would never dare making things lewd and rude and preclude any sort of NSFW activities. Anyway, no, that was a fun one. I'll show you a couple other ones. So I've mentioned that, yeah, like I just said, I haven't really done a lot of energy drinks over the years, but I've started to like try them a little bit more. Oh, max capacity, by the way. Let's change that real quick. Boop. Never really did a lot of energy drinks back in the day, but I've started to like sample them a little bit more because I, of course, enjoy my little coffee beverages that I drink sometimes. I drink one of these just tonight, and these don't have a lot of caffeine. This is 100 milligrams of caffeine, so just maybe a little bit more than a standard cup of coffee. A cup of coffee is like 80 or maybe 90 milligrams. 100 milligrams is pretty reasonable, I think. So a pretty good zip, but nothing that'll like, it's not gonna keep me up for hours, obviously. One of the legroom one, not just yet. 150, I can go for one of those and get another bed, which would be a not shabby idea. Or I could spend them with more of this kind of stuff. It's that one. Why the hell not? But anyway, so yeah, so even though I haven't done a lot of those kinds of things, I've tried them a little bit more. I tried Monster for the first time in a long fucking time. A couple months ago, and it was pretty good. In fact, it was the zero sugar ones. Those are the ones that I was excited about. Because I enjoy, you know, the the full sugar ones for sure, but I don't know, it's like it's kind of a bit much sometimes. It's a little bit overpowering. Whether I'm gonna save up for the 200 so I can just get this one, because if we keep hitting that 100 cap very quickly, and eventually we'll have a harder time clearing that out quickly. So I'm gonna prioritize getting that one juiced up as my next priority, next order of business. But yeah, anyway, but yeah, that was something that I've always kind of been curious about. So we tried the zero sugar monsters. They were pretty good. There's the silver can one. There's also an orange one I had a few weeks ago that was pretty good. So anyway, this is one that caught my eye, and I've had a couple friends recommend it to me. C4. I won't be drinking this tonight, obviously, because it's way too late, but I might drink this one tomorrow. We'll be doing the Sunday stream with the homies tomorrow. So and I don't know about this flavor specifically. I just grabbed a couple. This is the grape pop flavor. The grape popsicle flavor. So I have no idea if this is any good, but they were on sale the other day at the grocery store, and I was like, you know what? Heck it, wee ball. So we'll try those out. And then, so that's an energy drink, obviously. And then, this is not an energy drink. This is a sports beverage. So kind of like Gatorade. We drank these all the time in Japan. This is a Japanese sports beverage. Again, similar vein to Gatorade. It's called Pocari Sweat. Why sweat? Is it some dude named Pocari and he sweats a lot? What the fuck is Pocari Sweat? I don't know why it's named that way, but I do know it's amazing. When we were in Japan last summer, a thing I've never talked about on stream. I've never talked about our Japan adventure. It never comes up. I'm always so subtle and humble about it when it comes up. I know I'm such a mystery man, a man of mystery. When's Alex gonna tell me more about the Japan trip, you think to yourself? I know. But no, it was of course a great time. But we were there in July is the thing. We were there in July. And July is like peak summer, obviously. And we knew that. We knew ahead of time that their summers are intense. But we didn't quite know to what extent they were intense. We get some pretty awful summers here too in the Midwest. We're not strangers to awful summers here. Like July and August can be sweltering and miserable, and we have awful humidity here as well. The difference though is that, you know, you can hop in your car and drive somewhere fairly easily here in the Midwest, and generally your car is probably going to be air conditioned or some kind of climate control option. However, in Japan, there's not as much driving. It's more public transit. And that means walking to train stations, walking to subway stations or bus stations. And there were a number of times where you have maybe a 1 mile, maybe 2 mile walk to the nearest bus station, and it's 98 degrees outside, and the humidity is 80%, and it's fucking miserable. The body learns to adapt. So anyway, there were days where we'd start in the morning before it got too hot. So we'd like start pretty early, go to the nearest konbini, which is say the nearest convenience store, get like a giant bottle of one of these fuckers for the equivalent of like 80 cents maybe. So like picture this, but twice the size for like less than $1, the equivalent of USD at least, and just fucking suck on that for like 8+ hours, and you're sweating so much you never have to pee. You're just sweating so profusely, goddamn. So yeah, that was a significant part of like the Japan experience. And what's nice is that you can find these in some like import centric stores around here if you have a world market near you. World Market is a like a chain of like grocery stores that they usually carries imported goods. There's a place here in St. Louis called Global Foods Market that has like a bunch of like imported stuff from all over the world in different countries. You can sometimes find singles of the Pocari Sweat in various places. But usually it's gonna be onesie twosies, it's gonna be singles, and it's gonna be quite a big markup. So I mentioned you can find like this size, you can definitely find for less than $1. I might have exaggerated slightly. The really giant ones, those might have been like maybe a little bit more than $1. But yeah, something like this would easily be under $1 in Japan. But here you might have to spend like $5 or $6 for just one on its own that's of that size. So instead, what my friends and I discovered is you can just order on Amazon. So I got a 12-pack of these fuckers on Amazon for like on sale for about $16. So a 12-pack for $16, still not as great as as it was over there, but way nicer than $5 or $6 for just one of them. And to be honest, the taste, it's a little bit weird. Pocari knows what I'm talking about, right? It tastes interesting. It's a little bit weird. I like them. I would say it's one of those acquired tastes kind of deals. It's a little bit weird, and it's probably not for everybody necessarily, especially if you really like Gatorade or you really like Powerade. It's a different sweetness, and also it's very sugarful. it is very sugarful. It probably isn't going to show up on the webcam. Yeah, it's probably going to be too blurry, but it's something like 58% of their recommended allotted sugar content for the day. If you drink one of these bad boys, one bottle of this of these guys is 58% of your recommended sugar intake. So it's 29 grams of added sugars. So it's very sugarful. So, if that's something you're trying to be respectful of in your diet, then, it might have to be considerate. Consider other options. But it is very pleasant. Not a ton. It's 120 calories, so it's not too caloric. Yes, and it has this, and there's like a saltiness to it, just like Gatorade. Gatorade also has quite a bit of salt to it. Quite a bit of sodium. In fact, hold on. I think, what's the maximum right now? 500k. Let's just kind of keep schmoving these up. Maximize cultist efficiency. Look at that. So yeah, in fact, let's compare. Some Gatorade science. Now, granted, this I buy the Gatorade Zero. I used to like the G2 or G1. I think it was called G2. Which is to say, like the full sugar Gatorade It's okay. It's a bit too sugary for me. It's like a bit too sweet. Then there was the G2, I think is what it's called, which was like very, very little sugar. And I like those a lot. I like the minimized sugar. A little bit of sweetness, but not too much. And not as much reliance on our artificial sweeteners. So I don't know if they make those anymore, but they do make the G0. So between the full sugar or the zero sugar, I'll buy the zero sugar. So these are pretty good. Now, this is a much larger bottle. This is 591 milliliters. This one is 500 milliliters. So it's not exactly a one-to-one comparison, but they're both one serving size equals one bottle. The text is probably too small for you to be able to read, so you have to take my word for this. For Pocari, it's 250 milligrams, so 11% of your recommended sodium. For Gatorade, it's 270 milligrams, so about 12% of your daily allotment. So, but again, this is a slightly bigger bottle. So they're about the same, generally speaking, you know, on a per capita, on a per parts per million perspective. They're probably about the same sodium content, but I would say you probably tasted a bit more with Pocari Sweat than you do with Gatorade. Not a lot of people, when they drink Gatorade, do they think, oh, it tastes salty, because they mask it pretty well. It's a little bit more pronounced with Pocari Sweat. But it doesn't bother me. It's not. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. But it's a little bit weird when you like first try it out. But after a while, you kind of get a flavor for it. So I like it. I think it's quite nice. And of course, when I drink it, I'm reminded of that trip, because that trip was such a fun time and such a great time with our friends in particular. So, you know, it was a special trip in many ways, obviously. We need more of the juice, more of the stuff, please. I've only been paying attention too much. I'm just kind of yapping and just doing like upgrades that I know are helpful, but I'm not paying as much attention to the general ins and outs of what's happening here. Still lots of extra legroom eventually. I'm trying to seek opportunities to juice these up for sure eventually, but that's also going to be a pretty expensive one. We'll eventually need the gold currency thing, or like the little gold crystal thingies. Focus touch, I'm not in as big of a hurry on that one necessarily. That's the thing though, we're probably nearing the point. Actually, oh yeah, we will very easily. Actually, we can do this now. We can do them both now. Eat them all the juice, all the goods. There we go. So those are the bevies I've been enjoying lately. Like the orb. Let's fucking do it, baby. Like, yeah, let's do it. Ready, set, mash. The orb mash. It was an orb yard smash. What happens now? Is Mega Satan gonna swear at us? It says blood. I mean blood. Does he want a sandwich? Second Obelisk stage complete. And then I was thinking the dude was gonna talk to us. It hasn't really popped out, so I guess we're good for now. Maybe we need to level up for him to talk to us again. In the meantime, I don't need the legroom. I really want the more devotion one. We have a lot of those, by the way. 89, not quite enough for any of these just yet. I could do a couple of these guys. I mean, I imagine that... So this one makes it spin faster. I imagine this one makes it spin way faster. Oh, it says it charges faster. So probably same thing. So I like to think that's probably a more efficient use overall. Oh, this one's open, by the way. Room filled with achievements? Ooh, purchase. Because of the obelisk completion we just experienced. Very nice. Now, this might truly just be a haul of achievements, and that's it. Oh, but there's stuff, though. Oh, look, we got a little fella. Hold up. Before I click these things. How's about this? Before I click those things, we're still a ways away from getting anything maxed out. Right now, it's 500,000. And right now, that is 1,000, I think. Yeah, 1,000, 500,000. That 500,000 does still add up pretty quickly. So let me do this. I'm gonna, once I get this one, in fact, I'm gonna click for that. I'm gonna click it. Click it or tick it. I need to use a little Hobbit's room, but this is one of those games where, actually, I don't think I'm allowed to pause it. I don't think I can pause this game at all, unless I, like, close the game, I think, basically. I see no pause option. So how's about this? How's about this? I'm going to do this. I'm just gonna say, give me that more devotion. Bam. Do it. And then I'm going to leave the game running, and I'm going to take a quick BRB, but I'm not going to switch to the BRB screen. I'm going to just do this. Close that, so that way you can't see me take my penis out. I'm just kidding, that'd be fucking weird. But anyway, I'm gonna take a quick BRB, use the restroom, and just leave this going. And probably nothing crazy will happen while I'm gone. So I shall be right back. Give me just like 69 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh shit, I'm back. However, I gotta grab one thing, but I'm gonna click this real quick. Boop. I click the potion just for maximum efficiency. Also, I see this is getting pretty close to topping off. But yeah, not a lot to do there. Not a lot to do there. I mean, I could feed it into the obelisk. No, like, ooh, that's I was gonna say that's gonna be a whole lot of those. So 1,000's the max for those things. Not a ton of like super useful and affordable uses for the devotion stuff. Nothing there to be done. And of course, I could spend them on these guys, but that's not as enjoyable. I'll just do this one. Boop and boop. Because again, the extra legroom, it will eventually need the extra legroom. Eventually we'll need more, but for now, there's not really much benefit for the time being. Sounds good, Dudson. Thanks for hanging out, man. Have a good rest of your evening, dude. I know Dudson said he had a long fucking day, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him one bit, but I appreciate hanging out with this man. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. By the way, funky sounding room. Mushroom grotto. Ooh, that sounds fun. I do still want to see what's going on with the achievement room. We'll see what's going on here too. We'll do both. So what's in the mushroom grotto? Well, I don't have the little golden fellers, but eventually we'll get that currency next, perhaps. Is it a mushroom currency, maybe? So much progress, man. This room is so blue, though. Place spore. Okay. My favorite pastime. Planting and harvesting and tilling the mushrooms. Gotta talk to Fyodor. Help you out a ton. A tonne. Interesting spelling. I wonder where the developer is based right now. Or not based right now, but just where their developer is based, because that's an interesting spelling of the word ton. Sometimes like those kinds of, like, obviously English, but like maybe not the kind of English that we're used to, like American English. So those kinds of spellings or pronunciations can sometimes be a little revealing. Just kind of fun. I'm going to, so we're generating more essences, more crystal essences that we really know what to do with here. So I'm just gonna pop those a little bit. Get those popping. Speaking of things popping, by the way, this is also going nuts. So it says, welcome to my space. Fyodor. Mushroom grotto, that's right. I like the little mushroom hat. Food for the cultists. What about blood for the blood gods? Grow lots of mushrooms. Okay. An endless supply of gold. Oh, buy the shrooms, okay. Need to grow the shrooms, right. So here's where we get the gold stuff from then, maybe. Oh, at max capacity. So just to get this going, I'm just gonna say, boop, boop. Just give me the extra legroom. We don't need it right now, but we'll need it eventually. Yeah, we knew that was coming. So, I have no shrooms right now. Oh wait, no, apparently I do have a shroom. Not full harvest. Oh, they're giving me a seed, maybe is the idea. Yeah, okay, they're giving me a seed to start with. Or wait, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, there's seeds, but no mushrooms, right. Okay, so I guess the idea is you need to plant it first then, right? Boop. There, yep. It slowly grows. Emphasis on the word slowly, but it's doing something. And then harvest, but it's at 90%. Sprout a little bit more. Okay, so I'll kind of let that do its thing for a moment here. Well, that's doing its thing. Anything else? Oh yes, I can summon more of these little fellers. Nothing else to be able to... Actually, we'll eventually be able to get the extra legroom again. But the other ones we cannot. And as always, if we find ourselves just with an overabundance of things to go for, we can just, like, juice some of these guys up. But these are more for individual clickies, I think. Like, for me doing something manually. We'll ultimately need 25,000 of the mushroom fellers, or 2,000 of the mushroom fellers to increase the blue fellows. But into the purple one's the thing I want to increase the capacity of further. Or sooner, even. Now the extra legroom is starting to get a little bit nutty. It's starting to get a little bit silly. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. So let's see here. So I can harvest that one, good. In the meantime, there's another seed. Boop. It percolates, is that word? Propagates. It propagates as you'd expect it to. Very good. So now I got some shrooms, which we can convert to seeds. Yellow shroom, right. The thing is, how do I sell to him? How do I sell to you? No, he says you can get him by... Yeah, sell value, right, so that part I understand. Oh, wait, is that what we're doing? Are we already selling it? Because we don't actually have that in our little icon down here. Make sure I'm not missing something obvious here. I will go ahead and do both of those. So knock those out. Can I summon more buds? I'll summon some more buds. Why the hell not? Even though we don't have any immediate need. Right, so we're not actually collecting them yet. So when we click these guys, yeah, we're... Plant that one there. And harvest them, right? That's all well and good. Okay, here we go. That's what we're looking for. So these actually get you a little bit more. I have exactly 6. 3 of them. There we go. So it gets us up to 10, up to 9. So we're just a little bit shy. Fully matured. But that's the thing. We can go ahead and unlock that one. And that one. And that one. It's a little bit expensive. Can I afford that one? I cannot afford that one. That will help things expand greatly and deliciously. Another homie? Might as well. We know we're gonna need them eventually. Maybe not now, but eventually we'll need them. Fully matured. We're eventually gonna need more of the... Actually, I think the red ones are generally more bountiful. This means I'll upgrade the... Oh, wait, no, we have to do the sell first. Make the sale. Oh, no, I think I'm wrong. I'm wrong. The yellow ones are more valuable. The yellow ones are the more valuable. I was looking at the wrong button. We eventually want to get the bountiful harvest. I think that'd be nice. I'll probably do that next. That one's getting pretty up there. Those are also increasing pretty rapidly. What's our maximum right now? Our maximum is 1,000, so I can't get that one maxed out anytime soon just yet. Same thing with these things. Those will take... Well, I mean, we can get them eventually. Can't get any more buds here. Can't get any more buds here either. So we need 25,000 of those fellas and 2.5 million of these guys. Well, let's feed what we can into there. It's gonna take a while. Oh, and also Orb Mastery level 4. So we got a ways to go on that one. So yes, the yellow mushrooms, like I said, are nice and bound. Oh, I think I might have... Oh, I see what was happening. It was them spreading the stuff a little bit, right. So can I place... I don't have any yellow spores then. Can I get some yellow spores? Yes. Yes, I can. So we have 0 yellow shrooms. Is that right? Let's see how many shrooms I have. Oh, no, we have 3 of them. Okay. So I'll take that one and plant that one yellow guy. Fully matured, fully matured. Yep. And then I'll place the yellow fella here. Because, again, those are more valuable. In fact, I might even kind of end up uprooting some of these guys. So I can, like, get those to be more of a priority, I would say. 364. We're definitely getting there. We won't be able to get that one, obviously, but I can continue maxing out those guys' movement speed, or yeah, the attunement, that kind of stuff. Going to get a hit on that one. So right now, this is kind of the major focus as far as like things that we want to like optimize further. See, it keeps saying 69%, but then it says fully matured. I'm guessing the 69% is like how quickly they grow, which, you know, is not much right now, but could become a lot more. It could be enhanced with no question. Speaking of which, I'm going to I'm not gonna sell all of them. Let's make another one of those guys and then sell the red boys, I think. Yeah, let's sell all the red fellas. I can purchase this one, Bountiful Harvest, so they'll grow easier. That'll be nice. And you know, I should see what this is all about too. 500,000, that's still getting pretty up there. So again, just as a way to spend the stuff and not have it go to waste. Gonna like go nuts with these things. Actually, maybe not quite nuts on that one. I'll just wait a smidge. In fact, I'll just kind of help this along myself by clicking it, which of course generates more experience. What I'm trying to avoid is this situation where it's like, oh no, we have more of the oh, that's gonna level up, by the way. We have more of the devotion numbers and we know what to do with. That's what I'm trying to avoid. Not end up in a use it or lose it situation. Bam. Arm strength. One or the other. I'll take that one. I mean, they're both things we're striving towards. Those real quick. And in fact, can I go ahead and level the other one? Oh, it looks like that was just a built-in upgrade. I thought that was gonna like jump one of those up level-wise, but I think that was just kind of an intrinsic upgrade, not necessarily jumping one of those up further, which is fine. So in that case, let's do one of them then. Wink. But what I was curious about is what's going on over here. Oh shit! Oh shit! But that's already full again, right? Because I was not paying attention. That's fine. I was too cheap to pay attention. Bam! There we go. Now we're good. I'll go ahead and scoop these up real quick. Boop, 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 boop. And then yellow one there. Now go ahead and upgrade that one and upgrade that one, because the yellow ones are more valuable. Meanwhile, I'll just pop the red ones. Actually, could I just get another yellow one? Yellow seed, that is. I have 3 of them, so I can get exactly one. Boop. So he's actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove that one. Remove that one, because I want this guy to propagate first. There we go. Oh, he's probably in the wrong way. That's fine, that's fine. Trying to avoid the race condition if I can help it. That one, it's fully matured. He's fully matured, he's fully matured, yeah. Yeah, I want the yellow ones to propagate because they're a little bit more valuable. And then I think I said I was gonna plant another yellow one here. Right there. And then I'm gonna sell a bunch of the red fellers. I have 33 of them. Bam. Gotta spend mushrooms to make mushrooms. That's how the phrase goes. That's right. Familiar phrase that we all know. We all know. That's right. Familiar phrase that we say all the damn time. Can't go 5 seconds without saying it. Can't do that one anymore. Give me more orb. Experience orb, that is. Big experience orb chances. And then we're gonna talk with this guy. See what this is all about. Some juicy rewards. So there's like little, I guess as you accomplish achievements, you get rewards. So can I just cash these in? Bam. So as we do stuff, as we get in-game Steam achievements, you get little trophy rewards, and then you can cash those in for other little upgrades. Confetti cannons. Boombox. Banners. These are to make things pretty. Hand shop. Ooh, I can get a cool hand. I love that for us. Is that itself an achievement? Maybe. Confetti cannons. When you summon a new cultist, there we go. Give me that boombox. Yeah, get the sick-ass tunes, baby. How many fellas do I have right now? It costs 2. I have 17. It's gonna go nuts. 8. Okay, that's not a duck at all. Am I a duck? It's not a duck. I don't believe that for a second. What's up, Shake? I could ponder an orb right about now, man. I could sure go for an orb ponderage right now. We're not pondering the orbs, but we are hailing the orbs. That's right, we are worshipping them deeply and deliciously. Oh, here we go. Give me that skeleton hand. Yeah. Give me that skeleton hand, yeah. Big skeleton hand, enjoy. That's me. This is All Hail the Orb. It's actually pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm liking it so far. It's one of these kind of idler, incremental, fun, number go up kind of games, and I'm digging it so far. It's pretty neat. Pretty neato. Out of order. Gonna take a while before we can juice that up further. Duck energy generator. Assign ducks to generate more over time. No ducks assigned. We can change that in a meowment. But truly only in a meowment because we have something I need to do real quick. I'm gonna say, ooh, also, yeah, give me the experience. Yeah. Give me all that shit. So we'll say, can't do that one, obviously, but I can do these. Do that one a whole bunch. And even that one, too. Why the hell not? Just trying to spend it just to upgrade things, so it's not going to waste. So, you can spend some things here. How do I assign duck? Oh, I probably have to click and drag, don't I? So, I'll get the fancy one. Is that you? Yeah. So I'll click and drag you. Bloop. No ducks assigned? Did I not do it? Maybe I have to open the capacity first. 1 out of 7. Huh. No ducks assigned. Oh, maybe I have to get that first? Oh, max rarity common, herp derp. That's what I'm missing. That's what I'm missing. All right. Give me a filthy commoner. A dirty commoner unwashed masses. So these generate something. I don't know what they generate, but they generate energy, I guess. Oh, I guess that's a resource we don't yet have or haven't had to deal with for a while. Yeah. So duck energy. Gotcha. That's its own new and exciting new deal. Did I get an achievement at one point? No, I did not. And the achievements are just for cosmetic things, but they are still kind of fun. It is neat. It is kind of neato. There's nothing useful we can afford over there. 1,000 is the max for that one, so that'll be a little bit. We got some purple fellas. That's exciting. Yeah, a lot of the yellow fellers. I'm gonna make some new mushroom fellers. Stripe shroom. Again, all sorts of like new shroom flavors. That's exciting. So the purple boys are even more delicious and even more valuable in that sense. Grab that guy. The stripy boys, super valuable, but I definitely want the seeds. Definitely want the seeds. So I'm not gonna sell those just yet. I do have 27 of these guys, so I'm gonna sell all those. Oh, whoops. No, I have 27 seeds. Never mind. So, oh, I have one purple seed. I guess I'm gonna plant the purple seed. Bam. Gonna plant her there. And I upgrade that one, and upgrade that one, and upgrade that one. Oh, can't afford that one. That's fine. That's fine. And harvest some of these guys. I think when it means green checkmark, that means like there's no more that it can do for the time being. It's juiced out fully. We have a lot of red seeds. I don't think we can sell the red seeds necessarily. We have a lot. I have more yellow mushrooms than I know what to do with, so I'm gonna sell a bunch of them. Maybe leave 5. That brings us to... Oh, by the way, that's max capacity. That's no good. That's no good. So we'll just go ahead and do a little something here. Boop. 1.14 mil. God damn. Oh, did something happen? I see. It was like glowing. What was it glowing? Not sure what was glowing, but it was glowing for some reason. These are actually getting pretty close to... Oh, no, we actually got a ways for that's going to be at max capacity anyway, so that's not a huge issue. But, no, what I was curious about is the fertile soil. Spring up practically automatically. Let's go ahead and grab that. Market mastery. Can I get that one too? Bam. Mycologist intuition. And feel when a mutation's about to occur. Right, so I guess that's what we were seeing. We were kind of accidentally getting some mutations happening, which is pretty neat. The stripy boys are pretty neat. That's pretty cool. So we can definitely do one of these. I'll go and match that. So those are matchy match now. 2000 is going to be a while before we get to that point. Yeah, we're definitely trying to find ways to encourage. And that's going to be a while, obviously. I think to increase this max capacity over here, we need 2,000. Actually, or 25,000 for this one to go up. That's going to be crazy. So we're gonna hit inevitably like a max capacity on this one pretty soon, as far as what we can afford, or what we can store even. Like, you know, I can do that one a bunch, but eventually, yeah, we're gonna start hitting some what's like max critical mass, I suppose. So this is like the phrase that kind of comes to mind there. So yeah, this is kind of our main focus for a bit, because this is the only thing right now that can generate the little gold coins. Let's kind of like harvest everything. Whoops. I mean, maybe eventually, yeah. Let's just kind of grab everything, because we have a dick ton of seeds, I think. So give me the purple boys. And these guys too. Upgrade that one. So let's getting that one going. I was actually hoping to get some striped shroom. Oh, I can just make some. Yeah. So I would say convert a good number. Those are very, very valuable. Those are worth 15 per. Those are only worth 6 for. In fact, the yellow ones I'm gonna kind of phase out and just focus on these two as the focus. So I'll let them kind of do their thing, but yeah, for sure, as far as like what's more bountiful, the purple and stripy boys are clearly what's next. So I kind of let that do its thing for a moment. We definitely don't need quite that many, so I'm gonna sell. Actually, fuck it. I'll convert a few more. But these, I might just sell all. I'll sell all but like 5. All but 4, yeah. Up to 120, which is great. Kind of tempted to save up for that intuition one, because that actually could be kind of nice. So up to over 500 on that guy. And click that. And kind of spend those just to spend it. If nothing else, if not just to like knock out things we're leveling up slowly. Emphasis on the word slowly. How are these things looking? So the stripy boys are going. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna grab all the yellow fellers. It's gonna be done with the yellow fellers. I mean, that's gonna propagate, which is fine. Let's play some more of the stripy boys. And then I'll go ahead and enable some of these guys. Kind of help that along. It's expensive quickly, but I think it's still worth it. Those two. This one down here. Yeah, it's good. It adds up. But again, you got to spend spores to get spores or something. There's a saying there somewhere, I'm sure. I think that'll be worth it. It will take a while for the more spicy ones, but I'm still convinced it's worth it. We still have a lot of yellow shrooms. I'm just gonna sell all the yellow shrooms. Fuck it. And with that, we can definitely get that one. 10,000, we get even more dumb ducks. Listen to me calling the ducks dumb. They're not dumb, they're just misunderstood. That is still nifty. That one's popping off. This one's also popping off. Also, so we're getting up there for sure. That's almost full. Also, if I find myself with just an overabundance of things for the devotion, I can just top off. I can continue topping off the orb mastery. But it's more fun to do these because, again, even though these are things I'm not really actively using, the number goes up, and you know, number go up makes my brain happy. Love it when the brain is happy. That's always a great time. How's this guy going? We have so when it's green. I think when it has a timer, it means it could do more. I'll be done. We're done with the yellows, though. I'm done with the yellows. So presumably, as the purple and striped mutate and cross pollinate, that can cause some fun things. Look at the green ones, the green checkies. Sell some of the extras. So I'll sell what I have for now. We still, since we already have some seeds, I'll just sell what we have for now. I'm a little bit hesitant to sell all the purple seeds. Or since I don't have any purple seeds right now. So I'll convert a few. And then any extras I'll sell. Bam. So 325 is pretty good. What do we need though? We need 2,000 for the next... Actually, we need 25,000 for the next devotion upgrade. Or 25,000 for that guy, yeah. So we just did a 300 drop just there. Oops. So we definitely have our work cut out for us, for sure. The duck fellows are doing their thing, which is great. Love that for us. For them and for us. Yeah, give me that cultist vigor. Might as well. Might as well. Let's say we've been focusing kind of a little bit more on those for quite a while now. So yeah, the mushroom operation is a big focus for sure. I know I'm not doing this the most efficiently, obviously. I feel like I'm kind of... I'll hop around and make some other sales and make some other decision points. And then kind of jump back to some other ones. Let's just kind of grab some of these. In fact, I might just grab the purple ones. Because I don't need those to propagate as much. I'm more excited. You know what? Yeah, I'm just going to grab all the purple ones. Fuck it. I guess that one can do it something. But yes, basically we want as many stripey boys as possible. I don't think if they all have to be together necessarily to mutate and propagate. I think they could just mutate on their own. Because that's a 8% chance to mutate. These are a 6% chance. Oh, wait, no, hold on. The purple one's actually more likely, but the stripe one is more valuable. I guess it's not a one-to-one relationship necessarily. So, yeah, I think I'm okay to just sell all the purple boys. We have some seeds if I change my mind. Same thing here. Just gonna sell all those with the base amount of seeds. I'm okay to, kind of, you know, to relinquish our stores. Buyers pay premium prices, so better prices, and they grow plumper, more fruitful. Growth speed, harvest yield. Both of those might as well. And that one too, I suppose. Yeah, so just lots of upgrades to make that happen a lot faster. Now we're getting quite a bit more for what we're hopping in. So I'll just grab some of these ones a little bit further out. Yeah, the purple ones, like I said, not as big of a focus there. They're self-propagating, so I don't have to plant the seeds. Was that a mutation? Lumpy shroom, that is a mutation. Very nice. So soon we'll be able to phase the stripe fellas out in a little bit here. Let's grab some of these guys. That one's still going. That one's good, though. So the lumpy shroom, I'm curious about. That's exciting for sure. And they, in fact, yeah, we kind of want to clear some space for them. So they have like free reign to go nuts. Nuts to butts. Let's open that one up. Oh, I can't afford it yet. I'll just sell some stuff real quick. 164, that's a lot. Sell those guys and sell all of them. Fuck it. Might as well. So if I want to encourage this along, open some spaces for them so I can really get them going. And it gets expensive. It's not cheap. I think it's worth it. So yeah, they're growing, and once they're growing, they're going to continue to kind of seed on their own, which is nice. And when I say seed, I don't mean seed the market share. I mean make the goods happen. Oh, by the way, max capacity. Don't want that. Okay, I can't do that. I mean, I could do that one, but there's no benefit to that one just immediately, so I'll just grab that. 300. I can afford it. Learn new ways of living. You know what? I'm curious. Bring me there. What's that going to be? No cultists assigned. We have some extras. Identity Crisis Chamber. Interesting. So it gives you, like, different classes. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. It costs 0? I guess I'll get it. There's other classes we have no hope of getting anytime soon. we'll still get him. So we have 3 out of 5 assigned at this exact moment. These, of course, are maxed out. Let's take a look then. So these are idle. So we'll grab some of the idle fellas. So you will go over here. Wait, hold on. What are these things? Attitude adjuster. Oh, to re-roll stuff. I see. Identity crisis chamber. I don't exactly know if I know what this is going to be. I guess the idea is you can say, yeah, Barbara's in there, so... Generalist right now. Okay, that's what we have right now. And then, or devotionist. Oh, only for the... Right, okay. See if you wanted to make sure they're only for this one. Right, I see. That's kind of cool, actually. So if I select that one... Okay, so what is Barbara right now? She's already good at channeling, but not as good at the speed, then. So I'll go ahead and paint her, then. Yeah, so what I'll do, then, is I'll switch some folks out. I'll say, you go up here. Oh, not the duck. You go up here, and you go down there. So the people that are to be the devotees... So the channeling speed... Hold on, what's channeling? Because this is devotion, obviously. I wonder if this is considered channeling. Cultist spin, max spin, cycle, channeling speed. So that's channeling. So really, she should be over here then. That was a bit of a waste then in that sense. So I got to find folks that are good at the devotion stuff. Yeah. Less speed, but that's fine. That's fine. So I'll put you up here for sure. Good speed, but drains quicker than fatigue. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and turn them into devotonists, specifically. I think I'll make her into a generalist. So put her back, put you back. Turn you into a generalist, which is free to do so. And in fact, what I think I'll do is I might even switch you out. Pop you there. Devotion speed. Yeah, see, we got you in the wrong chamber. We need to have you be a devotee, a devotioner. But I hardly even know her. Channeling speed is good. Devotion and channeling. They could do either one, but they're better at devotion. So I'm gonna get you to be devotonists. Bam. Grab you. An achievement for... It says at least they're warmer. Oh, wait, did I light them on fire? Did I just kill a cultist? It's something about at least they're warmer now. Like, what's that even mean? What did I do? Am I a monster? You monster. He's just unlucky. I'm gonna reroll his trait. Bam. Bonk. So that's a good... We'll keep him as a general fella. He's nice and fast. So keep him nice and fast. And you... Good at channeling. So we'll keep you as a channeler then. But you should be a devotion person. Which is good, because I think we only have room for one more anyway. So there we go. So now... Oh, but that is at max capacity again. And actually, there's nothing we can afford on except this guy. So let's pop that onto there. There we go. It's getting pretty close to maxing out, so we'll juice that one out as well. And just kind of pop these two. Why the hell not? Just to spend it. Just to spend it. Look how quickly that thing fills up. God damn. That shit's burning up, man. That shit to be burning up. It's a good time, man. There's a lot going on in this game, as expected. As fully expected. Of course, we could afford some upgrades here. Sure, double output chance. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? We got the juice for it. Nothing else to be worked up here for now. Got the toasty buns. Not sure how I made that happen, but I probably lit one on fire by complete accident. It was mostly a mistake, mostly. How's this going? Oh man, huge. It's going huge. That's what it's doing. So same thing as earlier. I think I'll just kind of grab a bunch of these and make room for the lumpy boys. I'm not going to interrupt the ones that got planted, but I'm really wanting to encourage the lumpier fellers to pop off. I'll do that by... Oh, I guess I can't afford it yet, but... Well, that'll change soon. I'll go ahead and grab the ones that are green. So I think that means there's nothing else to propagate if they're green. So I think I'll go ahead and sell all those, and I think I'll also sell... Oh, except that we're full. Oh shit, we're full. Oh, whoops, that was by accident. So if we're full at 1,000, what could I do about that? We can do... I mean, sure, that's nice. That's probably a good idea, actually, because we have no hope of getting to 25,000 or 2K otherwise. There's eventually going to be candles, by the way. That's exciting. Knowledge resource. Oh my. Oh my. Don't need the candles just yet, but we'll have needs eventually for that stuff. Oh show. Oh show. Those guys. And then we'll quite have enough to get both of those going. Top that off. So 208 for 5,000. So it's not, doesn't quite fill you up, but it gets pretty close. Now we're at 5,000, so I can go ahead and upgrade probably that one next, honestly. And actually, that's actually convenient because we're gonna hit 500,000 like in no time at all. So that's the next gold coin upgrade anyway. That'll get us to 500,000 as the max of the gold coin. So the gold coins are blowing up very quickly as our rate of being able to sell them efficiently continues to blow up. So now we have 4.1 thousand. So we like spend big on these guys. Market mass just were able to sell for a greater amount. Very nice. Very nice. So yeah, that makes that pop off very, very quick and very good like. Get those guys. Let's get those guys too. Again, we're not... I don't want the stripe ones to be as juicy. I definitely want to encourage the lumpy boys. A whole bunch more. Let's make more space for these guys so they can propagate easier. Oh, I can't afford it. Right. Right. Every once in a while I should check in on the other things. That one's not full yet. Grab all those guys. 856. That's enough, I think, to do a double. Bam, bam. Make things a little bit faster. Love that for us. I think I just want to sell all those because we have so many. So all those two. 4.1. Is there anything I can do with 4.1? The answer, I think, is yes. There is. Bam. Get that one. Which is a lot of life essence. 100,000 life essence is a bunch. That is a bunch of that stuff. That one's almost full. At 10,000, we can bump that up a whole bunch. A lot of seeds left right now. Some of these guys. These guys are kind of out on their own anyway. That's all well and good. Get that one too. Actually, you know, I can upgrade a bunch of these, yeah. Upgrade a bunch. In fact, we might be nearing the point of having all this maxed out pretty fully. They're kind of at the rate we're going. That one. So I'm just gonna like snag a bunch of these. Really don't have to be onesie-twosie about this. I can be pretty carte blanche about which ones I'm upgrading or unlocking because I think it's all gonna be helpful. And sell it all. No other mushrooms to offer. We are only dealing with the lumpy boys right now. Might as well just kind of go for all these. Still surprised we have a small contingent of stripe boys that are still doing their thing. So go ahead and sell all those. And grab a bunch of these. Prioritize the green one, the green checkmark ones, but really in general, just I can be grabbing them at a bit more of a confident rate. They're pretty quick though, which is nice. We have 103 just now. Sell them all for 5,000. Look at that. Continues to blow up. I'm guessing the idea, yeah, it just raises the mutation chance. So the chance of a, like, the next incremental upgrade, basically. That's what's going on. So there we go. Oh, max capacity, by the way. That's an easy fix. Whoops. Bam. Big spend. Big spender. Big spender. What's up, Chuck? You said, yeah, we got Mo GameCon. That's right, man. Dude, I love that, man. That made me laugh out loud so much. If anyone's curious what I could possibly be referring to, what in the world are you talking about? So, my friends and I have recently gotten back into Pokemon Go, just as a fun thing to play from time to time. And if you've never played Pokemon Go, I think a lot of us here probably have, at least in some capacity. If you haven't played for years, you could be forgiven. But a lot of us probably played at some point, just because, I mean, that game was popping off huge back in, like, the summer 2016 when it first dropped. That was so fucking hype. A lot of us remember the simpler times. It was a simpler time when Pokemon Go was huge and society was optimistic and there was positive looks and feels about the future. Didn't last long, but there was a brief moment in time that summer where all was well in the world. And it was a fun time. And you know, it's a fun thing to pop back into from time to time. So a bunch of us have started to get back into it. Just for funsies. And if you remember Pokemon Go, you can send gifts to people on your friends list. You acquire gifts as you visit Pokestops, as you visit gyms, that kind of thing. Just a thing you end up acquiring very easily. And when you acquire a gift, if you visit a Pokestop and you get a gift you can send to your friends, then the gift has a location attached to it. And there's a place in St. Charles, Missouri, not too far from where I live, called... Wait for it. Hobbit's Hole. So Chuck sent this one specifically to me. He said, you know what? If there's anyone who's going to appreciate Hobbit's Hole has a Pokestop, and it is labeled Hobbit's Hole, and Chuck sent this one to me deliberately, knowing that if there was anybody on his friends list who would appreciate a finely crafted Hobbit's Hole experience, he knew I was going to be that gamer. He knew it was going to be me, and he was correct. Chuck, you were so right for that. You were so right for recognizing I was going to be the Hobbit Hole enjoyer. I'm flattered when you saw Hobbit's Hole, you said, I know exactly who's going to appreciate this. What a fucking stud. What a fucking baller, man. What an absolute baller. Just incredible. Just incredible. I love it, man. I'm gonna unlock all these guys. Like, I want to get all of them. But that's probably going to be an expensive endeavor. And we got a whole bunch just now, but it adds up quick. It adds up quick, man. It sure do. And I would say, give me more of that mastery. Yeah, even like an incremental purchase starts to become a little bit more expensive. But it becomes self-sustaining very quickly. Eventually, the lumpy shrooms will evolve further, obviously. But yeah, it's kind of self-sustaining where I'm not having to micromanage as much. Micromanage or mycomanage, because mycologist is a term for a scientific mushroom person. Also, apparently there already were some new shrooms propagating that I didn't even catch. Neapolitan shrooms. It's like you don't have any Neapolitan what's the term? Any Neapolitan seeds just yet. So I'm actually gonna kind of like cleanse a whole bunch of these so I can make room for the seeds. The Neapolitan seeds, so I can plant some of those guys. I'm gonna say Neapolitan. Oh wait, no, right. I'm dumb. I forgot how this works. You have to scroll down and convert some seeds. I'll make 4 of them happen. I'll clear the ones that are trying to propagate kind of out from underneath me. But I'm too slow, goddammit. Let's kind of pop some of those down here. Just enough to get them going. And in fact, I'll grab some of these to make room as well. It's expensive again, goddamn. So many lumpy shrooms, just sell them all. Open these up for the new buddies. Still expensive. I'm trying to make room for the Neapolitan fellas. And they even look like Neapolitan ice cream. That's cute. I like that. Trying to like look for opportunities to kind of clear space for this. It looks like a purple one happened again. Is that a purple mushroom? Or is that like a new flavor I'd not seen before? Nope, it was just a purple one, or some random purple ones popped in again. Very random. Oh, that one's max capacity again. I know how to change that. Or how to fix that at least. Boop. Oh, looks like we're done with the purple boys then. All right. Grab that then. The purple boys are going to max out in a little bit, and there's not much we can do about that. Not a lot that can be done about that. But what we're nearing being able to do, though... What do we need for the next devotion amount increase? We need 25,000. Can we even hold 25,000? Yes. Yes, we could, and then some. Quite fairly easily we could. So I'm gonna grab a bunch of these and see if we can just sell enough to make that 25,000 happen. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I really want the Neapolitans to pop off, so I'm trying to like prevent the lumpy boys from taking over the world. Give me the lumpy boys to free my soul. I wanna get lost in your lumpy boys and drift away and drift along. That's how that song goes. But you didn't know I wrote that song. They're starting to propagate a little bit. They're starting to go a little bit, but the lumpy boys are still in the way. Goddamn. Popping off, man. But we're cleansing a little bit. Emphasis on little bit. So now if I say lumpy boys. Oh yeah, we got that shit. So now I go up here and I say more. So now I can reach, what's the maximum amount we can reach? 5 million. And then the top one after that is 999.99 trillion. So basically a quadrillion. Basically an infinite number at that point, basically. Amazing. Amazing. 1,000 life essence. Pokemon, go to the polls. Aleph, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you. Well, that was the 2016 energy, man. That was the 2016 energy. Because the summer 2016 was great. November 2016, for reasons that will remain nebulous, not so great. Not as great of a time there. What could Alex be referring to? I'll never tell. Fucking Trump. Anyway. I'm so mysterious. Who knows what he's thinking? No way to know. I'm such a mysterious gamer. We're bed maxing. There we go. Bed maxing that shit. See what the hell it is. So, of course, we know it's an antique store, obviously. It's an antique store. That much I know. I know it's an antique store. But yeah, and I'm guessing, because we were joking with the homies, like, dude, I need to go there so that I can... Like, do you guys sell t-shirts? The Hobbit's Hole as a t-shirt that I'm wearing, like, dude, like, I can you imagine? It's like, hey, do you guys sell t-shirts or stickers or, like, anything with the brand on it? Can I just... Or I'll be like, can I just buy your sign? Because it has a sign up front that says the Hobbit's Hole. Or Hobbit's Hole. That's the thing, too. Not the Hobbit's Hole. Hobbit's Hole. As if it's, like, the person's name. My name. Me. I'm the Hobbit. I'm the hole. Or I have the hole, rather. I'm more than just a hole, okay? I should not be reduced to only being a hole. There's more to me than meets the eye. More to me than meets the hole. So... Yeah, it's like, if I just go there and be like, hey man, listen, I have a weird question, but can I buy your sign up front? Or like, you know, sometimes you go to a place and like the employees are wearing a shirt that is branded with the business name. It's like, listen, I know you don't sell these to general customers, but I have a very particular but deliberate ask. I'm going somewhere with this, bro. I'm going somewhere with this. Could you please give me the hookup? We'll see. Well, I don't know if it'll work that way, but I'll try my darndest. I will sell all those. I'll sell all those. The Neapolitan shrooms are the new hotness. They have the new hotness, so I definitely want to encourage these along. They don't have like a huge growth area. They don't have a huge growth area. So if I want to help them along, it's a little bit trickier doing so. I might need to just like cleanse a bunch of these things. Just like fucking take a hacksaw to some of these guys. There's just the lumpy boys are still valuable, but man, the Neapolitan ones, it's like a whole nother level. It's not even close. Not even close. So it's like if I'm trying to make sure that there's room for the new boys, I have to take a hacksaw of some of these fuckers. Sell those fuckers. And looking for spots that we can open up. But only to benefit those fellows, not to benefit these guys. So I'm actually going to hold off on those purchases for a bit. And then we just scroll down there. 700. We're probably getting pretty close, actually. There we go. Figure eventually we're going to need... There's going to be other needs for the devotion. Or actually, things that don't involve the devotions for some of these. Like for the level 12 through 20 or maybe 15 through 20. They'll use other resources. Figure that's only a matter of time. Well, the doors open in the time being. For the time being. 1.4 thousand. How much does it cost for this guy? We can do both of these then. Get some speed upgrades. Very nice. Very nice. I did get an achievement, by the way. Bam. Very good. Very good. We're caught up on those guys. So let's continue with the mushroom situation. It's free real estate. There you go, man. Dude, he's got a pretty mouth. Oh, there we go. There we go. 1 million devotion achieved. Look at that. So devoted. So devoted. And you grab these guys, and we'll sell a bunch of them en masse. But not sell the lump fellers. There's that song by the band name is the Presidents of the United States of America. That's the name of the band. Did that one song that was really weird. They did a couple weird songs, but there was one that was called Lump. She's lump, she's lump, she's lump, she's in my head. It's a little weird. But the 90s was a hotbed for weird music. Duck shroom, oh fuck. Oh duck, oh fuck. Oh fuckle, it's the duckle. Sell that one. And might as well sell all those puppies too. There's a new shroom in town, baby. So I'm gonna say better chance of the next evolution. And then give me the goods. And then give me the goods. And then these ones. A bunch. There we go. So more mushrooms, more delicious, more like faster shrooms as well. Definitely check marks be out. The lumpy boys are getting phased out though. You can already tell. They're starting to get phased out kind of organically. I didn't have to kill them myself. But like I said, after the duck shroom takes hold, the Neapolitan's going to start getting phased out, inevitably. As this kind of evolution process continues, it is indeed a process. I'm curious to see... Oh, I see. It's going to have only a couple of ways to open up pretty soon here. Grab that one. So that can only open in this spot. Yeah, I'm going to clear some spots for sure. Grab that one. So that's got 2 spots right now. I'm kind of loath to get rid of those just yet. How should I say that? It's slowly growing, slowly, but when it's time to propagate, I'm trying to make sure we're ready. You said it's 5 million on that guy? It's pretty good, and 10,000 for that one over there. Attunement. Attunement. Actually, do we have the specialized roll yet for these guys? We could. What's the max right now? Is it 5,000? 10,000. So we could definitely get the Life Harvester one. Let's save up for the Life Harvester. I think it's worth it. I think it is worth it. I'm trying to think if... Was there other devotion stuff I was saving up for? I don't think there was, really. Bang a bunch of those out. The only thing we need for this one, of course, is more duck fellers. But I'm trying to do a duck-related operation. Duckular operation. Oh, should I turn my back for 1 second? The lumpy boys are still popping off, man. Turn your back for a second. That's all it takes for the lumps to become the clumps. So I have to manually create seeds, which is fine. I only have the one, actually. So it's a slow go. It's a slow process. But these, if we can like create this as a growing operation, I think it could really do well for us. You have to kind of babysit a little bit, which is less than ideal. So I'll say place this fella right here. There we go. Was there another one, by the way? That's Neapolitan, that's Lumpy. Yes, that's all the same. So he is... So those 2 are clear. 3 of those 4 are clear. Yeah. Boop, boop. Those are done. Really taking pains to try to make this happen. So yeah, those are slowly getting there. In fact, I might want to go ahead and invest and make it this whole process a little faster. Sell all those guys and sell all those guys. Money bags. 100,000 gold. On the one hand, I feel like I should go ahead and spend that on more mushrooms, but I'm wondering... Ooh, look at that liquid piss. Liquid gold, liquid piss. It's gonna be... Actually, we have nothing to spend there. Oh, generation speed. That's what that is. Okay. I mean, I'll go for the diminishing returns. But it, or go until we get diminishing returns, that is. So we said we're going to save the 2,000 for that guy. That's all well and good. We're clicking along at a pretty alright pace on that one. This one has nothing that requires gold. So this is the only thing we really need to spend the gold on. Let's get the ducks, sure. Why the hell not? It's a little bit faster. Try to encourage that along here. That one. So now they're starting to go on their own. That's beautiful. I'll go and snag a bunch of these guys then. Clear this out so we have more room for the good stuff. And once again, the lumpy boys, goddamn, they just take their sweet titties time, and I'm just too slow on the draw for some of these, man. Goddamn. Can't afford the upgrade, the purchase there. I kind of want to get a few more. Duck shrooms. That one. And... Can I place another one? But I bought 2. I might have misclicked. That's fine. So... I need to sell some things. That's fine. Sell the lumpy boys. Bam. Sell the Neapolitan boys. Bam. So with those capital gains... Keep saying to myself, I don't want to kill them manually, but I might have to kill them manually. It might have to be done. Get that one, and that one, and that one. So can't afford it. God damn, shit be expensive. It do be expensive. Gonna do it. Remove. Just kill them off. It's better this way. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's better and it's easier this way. The amount you get per is just not worth it at this point. The lumpy boys officially have lost their worthiness. They're not useless, but it's just they're taking up too much space, and it's hard to justify anymore. So we can and use what very little we got out of that. Get more of those guys. Can I afford the next one? No, I cannot. Yeah, once I get that shirt, then there's nothing else we need, man. We're pretty much set. We're set for life at that point. Personal brand achieved. Achieved and set in stone as far as I'm concerned. We're rolling by that point. So the Neapolitan fellers. This is a slow go. I'm really hoping this will be worth it. I mean, a single one sells for 300. So you know, you get 20 of them. That's 6.3 thousand right there. It's pretty good. Man, that growth time is so much more pronounced. I'm hoping I didn't choose poorly by having that be the... I mean, we still have a pretty good amount of the Neapolitan fellows. I guess that's the thing. Getting rid of the lumpy fellows is one thing. And encourage the Neapolitans to procreate. To propagate, rather. It's a solid strat. But yeah, it's not enough to fully lean on the dark streams, just because they grow so slow, and they grow far away and a small number of slots too. So it's a little bit clunky. This thing, it took like 200 of those to get that amount, and 60 of them to get that amount. So, like, you know, the growth potential is indisputable. That, of course, makes it a little bit actually, the fertile soul makes it faster. We've already invested quite a bit into it, though, so it's like, it's just not quite there. I think I will... a couple more seeds. I will sell all the other ones, I think. Get a real juicy yield. Anytime we see the check mark, definitely grab that, because that's, you know, free real estate, of course. So I will... that one and that one. Open up a space there. But yeah, once again, I'm holding off on getting rid of the Neapolitans because they still have worth. And they're spreading on their own too, slowly, but it is a slow process. Slow go. Pop that one there. Which means upgrade. Oh, I can't afford it. Can't afford it. Too cheap. Too cheap to pay attention. Grab a bunch of those guys. Very nice, very nice. The mushroom part of it is a bit slower overall, but it's nice to do while everything else is kind of happening in the background. You know, the devotion getting leveled up in the background like that is kind of popping things off. Now we can afford the life essence thing, and that's actually kind of nice too. So now, while what's it called? The duck shrooms are slowly propagating. We can now kind of min-max a little bit the life harvesting, which is kind of cool. So previously we'd kind of made... actually, I wonder if I could kind of like assign these guys manually. I can edit them, edit their names, that is, but I can't say like only go like this person with this rope can only go to the devotion zone. I think they're generally encouraged. But if there's no room for them because a generalized person has taken it, then that's the ball game, I suppose. Yeah, well, kind of while this is happening in the background, I'll try to clear every so often, at least, the green checkmark areas. But since this is kind of propagating on its own now, we'll get a couple more Neapolitan fellas. Why the hell not? They're still good boys. Just to place them. Place some bulk spores. That's kind of cool. Grab a couple of these checkmarky boys. Then I'll kind of focus a bit more on getting the life fellers growing and showing. A grower, not a shower, as we know, as we say. So we have a bunch of gold now. Max is 500,000. So we still got a ways to go, honestly. So who are the fellers that should be channelers? That guy can be anything, but this guy should be a channeler. Channeler from friends? No, the channeler role. Anytime it says channel speed, that's what you want to go for. Or devotion. Why the hell not? More, even better, even more gooder. Channeling speed, good. So turn those both into life harvester. Oh, they're expensive. 6,000 per cultist to juice up their channel juicing. Okay, well that'll take a while. That'll take a while. Oof. Okay, so we'll... No rush on this. All right, we'll come back to that one. I thought we were already to that point, but not quite. Not quite to that point just yet. I'm looking forward to more stations for the Bolt fellas. Is there a way to increase the rarity of what's allowed? Because I think right now... Where did it say? It said earlier... Max capacity common. Or max capacity... not max capacity. Max, rarity common. Generation speed, maybe? Starting to get diminishing returns, like I said. Get another common duck, but I'm thinking eventually there's got to be a way to up the rarity that's permitted. I'm thinking it probably happens with pod capacity. That makes the most sense to me. What should probably do then is invest more into this stuff. Because that 6,000 is going to take a while, honestly. While that's all been happening in the meantime, grab a bunch of these guys. Really want to emphasize the duck boys do their thing. So to do that best, I will cleanse a bunch of these, but I won't kill them necessarily, but I'll grab what I can, even if they're in the midst of propagating. Who up right now? Propagating right now. Who up? Propagating right now. That one. And that one as well. For opportunities to open things up for the seeds, so they have room to grow. Room to grow to and fro. Not that one. That one. Can't afford it. Too cheap. Too cheap to pay attention. I keep making that joke, but it's too good. It's too good to avoid. Sell. And sell. Oh, we got the goods, man. We got the goods. Boink. Actually, I shouldn't have grabbed that one prematurely. That was silly of me. This is a silly place. Grab that one. Bam. And has full room to grow and expando. Expando changeo. In the meantime, mutation chance is nice, but it's expensive. That is an expensive mutation chance. Say growth speed is good. It is a slow and arduous process. Maybe not arduous, but a slow process, no matter how you slice it. It do be slow. You have one I can place, so I will place it. Oh. I think it clicked automatically, but that's fine. As long as it's somewhere on the board, that's what matters. Slowly the gold boys are taking over. Speaking of things taking over, yeah, so we need 6,000 for that to happen. That's going to be a hot minute. I would say these would be the obvious ones. Challenge speed going up big. Oh, right, I'm looking at the wrong thing, that's why. We also have the speed going up. I'm not sure if the speed going up is a huge bottleneck right now. 7 out of 10, like, this is almost completely done. The quarters. Cultist quarters. This is almost done as well. Just the overall devotion rate. We're kind of getting to that point where it's like we're approaching another bottleneck situation. Where, of all things, the essence is kind of becoming a bottleneck. And there's quite a bit of room for expansion. Essence overflow and attunement. How's about this? I've kind of turned my nose up at this one. Is that for a while I couldn't really tell the difference with clicking and holding versus just letting it go manually, and I still really can't tell the difference. Looking at how quickly the bar shows up, if I click and hold, or if I click manually, I really can't tell the difference. I mean, there's probably a difference. I just can't really see it. Yeah, per click. I think they're just so fast. And I've leveled them up so much. We just don't make enough of a difference to really tell. I'm duckophobic. That's not a duck. He's not a duck. It's something else. A whole bunch of these are now ready. That's one nice thing too. It's like, you know, you do a bunch of stuff, you clear something out, and you try to encourage, you know, like a setup for better efficiency with like the next series of steps. So your attention is diverted for a while. You do some stuff, then you come back to the other station. You go, okay, now this is worth more attention, and I can do some stuff here and do some management here. Go back to the other one. You go, okay, now I have to manage this one. So you're able to kind of bounce back and forth constantly, which is pretty neat. As far as like ways to keep the plate spinning, you know, have you heard that term, like spinning, like keeping the plate spinning, juggling the chainsaws, all the various ways we have these idioms and catchphrases and not catchphrases, but phrasings. Not gonna grab too many of those prematurely. What I will do is we just need the candles, and we don't know what candles are exactly, but we'll probably find out soon. Are there any doors I have had access to this whole time that I've not noticed? Actually, I think it's this one. Let's just juice that one up. That's easy. Boink. Crumb and sweat met. Time to click the orb. Boom. I probably should have done that earlier because I think that was probably holding us back in some ways. Big. What's Space Satan now? Devourer of Worlds. Wait, is that a pond? Is that a frog? Is Mega Satan just one big, cute little frog or something? What lore can be found here? It's in the library. Let's find out. Maybe that's where you get the candles. Just a fucking duck and... Or, wait, are you... Is that a snail? What is that exactly? Oh, it's a space duck. I see it. A duckonaut. So we got that open. Anything else I can... Oracular open? Vigor. Make it even fast. Even more fast. No other doors openable that I can see right now. But we did get an achievement. Got the Chivo. Boink. No other stuff to unlock, but there... Oh, I guess I could buy more songs. Funky dungeons. Give me that slow jazz dungeon. And then... Is there another hand? Like, the rainbow hand is fun. Oh, I like the crocodile hand. That's cute. I think I like the skeleton one more. It's like, I'll buy these. I like the skeleton fella. I'll purchase all the music. So I'm a music purchasing slut. That's me. So anyway, what's going on with this thing? Library tome. Upgrade the library. Expand Dickus. I love expanding my dick. Just cuz. More books. We can afford a lot of books. Yes. Sorry, Bob. We can afford all the books? Probably not all of them. But a whole bunch. A whole bunch of books. So. What exactly is this? I don't actually know. Oh, you probably assigned cultists. Okay, well, that's good. Look at the idle fellas. In fact, we can just say, show me the idle boys. I guess I have to click and drag. There we go. There we go. So all the idle fellers. All the idle ladies. Oh, I have to up the capacity. Oh, I see. I see. Earn your first knowledge. So I'm going to guess that's the Expandicus. Basically. Yeah. Extra books. More cookie. Bookworm efficiency. Sure. Goes faster. Study speed. That's actually pretty quick. It's pretty good. Oh, already max efficiency then. Or efficiency. Capacity. That like builds up pretty quickly. 5,000 for that one down there. So we'll do as much as we can within reason, but soon that's going to start to get a little bit out of hand. So I think we then go over here. There we go. The resource vat. There we go. To increase the max capacity. So that'll help. So that will help for sure. One thing I would like to do then is... So bookworm is 20,000. There's also going to be mining eventually as well. Looking for ways to upgrade these guys. Essence overflow is good. Here's about the cultist vigor being leveled up fully. That'll be nice. Lo-fi hip-hop dungeons decided to actually do have lo-fi. Lo-fi dungeons. Let's do it, baby. Lo-fi dungeon, baby. We fucking do it. We're fucking doing it. What Chivo do we get? We got this one. Bam. Very good. I'm looking forward to upping this guy. Expand the Dickus, like I was saying earlier. We just did a pretty big purchase, but I'm trying to invest in this kind of infrastructure here because it feels like it's still generating at a fairly slow rate. At 6,000 would really be helpful. Would really be helpful. How's it going down here, by the way? A bunch of checkies. Like, once again, I think I'm gonna cleanse out a bunch of these guys. Even a little prematurely, that's fine. Especially if they got the green checkmark, but even just in general. The ducks can really pop off and continue to propagate, and ideally start to mutate and evolve even further. In fact, look at that. We just kind of, well, we didn't cleanse all of it, but we cleansed all the visible Neapolitan fellows, which is nice. All the checkies there. Open that one up, and that one. Wink. Can I get that one too? No, I cannot. Can't afford it. Can't afford it. But we'll sell a bunch of these things. Bam, and bam. Now I can afford it. Woo! There we go. Wink. And for things that want to evolve further. I guess I should be looking at, yeah, looking at that one, I suppose, really. That one there. Get that one. Can do like 2 more, I think. I'll just grab a few, it's fine. Only a few. This one is 1.12, I think. I think this one would be a worthwhile investment. It's like I'll go for that one instead. Do a bunch of these guys. Didn't quite go all the way on that one, but still pretty good. Good research. Good candles. There's only one resource. Well, one obvious invisible resource slot right there, at least after that. Oh, it's nice and rested. Good job, Paul. I'm proud of you. Legroom would be helpful. Eventually. Eventually it would be nice. A bunch of those guys. 1.37. There's the speed upgrades. Again, not a huge priority exactly. We can... oh, I can do the extra books. I think there was one other use for the devotion, but sure, why the hell not? It's real quick, and having a second bookshelf would really be nice. That's a big focus for sure. Oh, that one. Yeah, let's get that one going too. The next big one's gonna be 450,000 of the gold mushroom coins. That's gonna be a whole ass experience. But I guess that's the thing too. To increase that maximum, we need more of the candles. Self-fulfilling prophecy, that. See, we really want to increase this one for sure. And that's kind of our bottleneck right now. Is that gonna be all the Neapolitans? Just about. Just about. All but just this. Actually, I think that was it. All ducks now. We got all our ducks in a row. So it's only duck seeds until a mutation happens. The mutation chance is quite low. 1% mutation chance is not much. Actually, it's the opposite of much. It's small. I'll grab what I can, and well, rather grab things that are that have reached their final form. I'm gonna continue investing into these guys. Give me that mutation upgrade. Oh, it's an expensive one. It's all expensive. It's all expensive. Get the Chivo for... oh, this one. It was 5,000 knowledge. It's pretty good. Do it more efficient. I tell myself that this one's really nice. Even more efficient. It's the overall channeling speed, yeah. You know, I've been neglecting this one. I think that would be easier gains. I should have probably done that one a lot sooner. The focus touch, not as much. But yeah, I think I should have done that one sooner, because that was like several levels to grab. It's the jack-off crystal? I sure hope so. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I should have done that a lot sooner. That was... because in my mind, I was like, I figured the efficiency is like a bit more important. But... yeah, I think that was an oversight on my part. I was neglecting what seemed to be the smaller, like less exciting ones, in lieu of things that were shinier seeming, but maybe not as much of a focus. We can definitely get this one fixed up. And 5,000, that's nothing. Sealed gateway to forbidden knowledge. The power of the ducks. What could this possibly be? Improve your chances of dispensing higher quality ducks? Sure. It costs... oh, that's the duck energy. Cool, cool, cool. Assign a duck to a duck slot to provide global room business. So that's where these things get spent. Combine ducks to create higher rarities. Negotiate better prices. Give me that life generator one for sure, because again, that's kind of a bottleneck we're experiencing. One for now. That's pretty neat. So the idea then is you can assign the ducks at these two. Oh, it's underneath, I see. Is it there a... Can it be the rare guy? I guess it can be. Because what I was thinking is that these... Yeah, if there was a way to increase the capacity, or not even increase the capacity, but have... Oh, there we go, max rarity epic. There we go, so the max rarity does go up. Probably because I upgraded the portal, that's probably why. So in that case, give me that duck energy, man. So Angelica... Oh, actually, no, that's too high level. Oops. So who's an epic duck? Oh, that is epic. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Perfect. So put you there, and then 2 of the duckonauts. Oh, what? Oh, right there. There we go. Get those going. And then any duckonaut unassigned. You there. Probably should have gotten that merge option, because it actually would be pretty nifty. Whoops. That does help. Capacity go up? Yes. Definitely want that. Generation speed, yes. Double output chance, sure. Why the hell not? I'm gonna put you up here. Pop some common boys down here. Ducks assist. The best and arguably only way they know how. Can I have you do stuff? No, I can't. I can't click and drag him. There we go. So the ducks are helping. Doing some good helpies. And there we go. All 4 of them. So slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm thinking the next thing I should do is the merge system. Or this one here. So I can, like, take a bunch of the commons and bump them all together and make them fancy schmancy. So that's what we'll do. That's what we'll do soon. That thing is cooking, and it's not just good looking. Can I say, give me some more ducks? I mean, we have a lot. Do I need 20 of them? Give me 5. Give me 5 duckos. Happy Pride, legendary derpy duck. Love it. Oh, I forgot about this guy. Free ghost duck. Good. As you get different kinds of ducks, right? You get the freebies. So I will put you... Switch you guys out. There we go. And when the other one can handle the legendary ones, I'll throw the legendary ones out. Mr. Yellow, Mr. Orange, those are all common. Other spots for those guys, so far as I can tell. This one does have something for us. Still no expando options just yet. Maxed out bookworm efficiency. And really investing into the smart cookie. Might as well. This guy's doing pretty well, I do believe. Oh, by the way, no, not yet, not yet. Oh, he's actually grabbing this for me. That's actually nice. So in that case, 2.3, 2.5. It's 2.5. Actually, we just got it now. Bam. So now we have some idle boys. Bam. Unless devotion speed, fatigue drain, walk speed. Is there one that's specifically good? Or research speed? Not yet, at least. Not just yet. It's pretty helpful, though. Let's look at this situation here. Get us the... Oh, here we go. We finally had some mutation happen. So we got gem shroom. It's a real gem. A real slow propagation process, but it is getting there. That one's actually done. It's got a couple spots to open, but only just a few. That one's waiting for a spot to open up. See, I'll just kind of grab a few of these. That's one spot up top. That one's going. Now that one's done. See, don't even think that's enough to afford the next one. That's got a couple spots down there. See, I think I might grab some of those now. We definitely want to begin this new shroom regime change of sorts. We want to, like, usher this forth. So I'll start clearing out room. Whoops. For where these will ultimately go. But I don't want to, like, cleave too quickly. So I'll definitely, like, throw out a bunch kind of in this general area. I know if I do too much too quickly, it'll cut into our potential other profit margins. We got all that 221,000. That's pretty good. Yeah, single one is 638, so it's definitely a nice jump up for sure. I think it's still a bit of a process. I think I got to be more aggressive. That's what I'll do. Be aggressive. So I would rather more organic growth versus me having to kind of bully things. That one doesn't have a lot of place to go. That one doesn't either. So it's like I got to seek those opportunities when as they start to appear. Do I have any spores? The blue one's not yet. I guess that's the thing, I wouldn't unless I kind of manually allocated for that to happen. One's got a ways to go. That one's got a ways to go too. So I'm just trying to, like, kind of whack-a-mole them. Kind of get them along here. Shame it doesn't, like, roll over if they kind of go off screen like that. It's kind of unfortunate placement for a bunch of these. It's getting pretty close to filling up. As is the life essence, but that's actually a good problem to have because now harvester. Oh, I did get it. I just never spent it. Just temporarily, I'm gonna say max that out just to get it going. At least they propagate quickly. Once they're ready to propagate, that step happens fairly quickly. Just kind of neat. 5 seconds remaining. Boink, boink. I'll clear a bunch of those. That I think will help tremendously. I got the one out of that one, unfortunately. Boom, boom, boom. It looks like they all propagate pretty quickly when it's time for that step, at least. So I do appreciate that. So that opened up a whole bunch of spaces. Can I afford this one? Yes. How about this one? Yes. After that is where it gets tricky, obviously. So we're opening up a lot of space, but like I said, that was very much by design. I'm just gonna kill these. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna go a little bit more aggressive in that sense. Actually, well, now I'll harvest. Now I'll harvest it. A lot of money's there. In fact, that's getting pretty close to filling us up. So what I'm going to do... So we have 82 of these, so I could make a bunch more. And you know, I will. I'll make, yeah, just go for all of them, actually. Place these kind of around to ideally maximize the likelihood of making some good stuff happen. Pretty good little clussy there. And then let's say just maybe not all of them, obviously, but do just kind of a series of upgrades there. That's maxed out, by the way, so just get that. That one's maxed out too. It's just better devotion anyway. The duckies are helping. Oh, by the way, what's this? Yes to both of these. Yes to both of those, which is good. That's really helpful. That is really, really helpful. Experience is still a pretty slow gain, unfortunately. But that's to be expected. I think we're ready to now kind of min-max this a little bit. So, who has the best channeling? Channeling speed, devotion speed. So, you will be a good channeler. So, you for sure. And then... Oh, I think we can only do one at a time, basically. We can only afford one at a time. There we go. Once we get that to 6,000 again, we'll give a different fella that little benefit. Keep leveling focus touch, and like I said, I just don't really see much of a benefit. Don't see much of a difference. Unless it's right click, left click, right click. Just don't see it. Just don't see it. Anyway, so who will we identify as the next channeling specialist once we get to the next 6,000? Probably that one. Yeah, channeling speed, that's what we want to focus. That's the good stuff. So still slowly crapping, but it's getting there. It's getting there. Slowly but surely. That's not as huge of a priority there. The devotion's still popping off as expected. Oh yeah, this one, by the way, this one. Generation speed. I'm actually going to hold off on that for a little bit. Duck merge system. Let's get that one. I have 8 left. Can't get either of those. Ooh, that's nice. If we want that one. Better prices, that's nice. Ghost efficiency. Cool, let's do it. Some good upgrades, some good upgrades. Where's the merge station? I wonder. I assume it's like a particular place you go. This, by the way. Oh, we can unlock this, the alchemy room. Sure. And this game is very fun, and it's kind of dangerous insofar as it's kind of easy to be like, now this thing, and this thing next, and this thing, and this thing, and all of a sudden, oh, it's almost 2 a.m. Like, oh, it pops up quick. It pops up and pops off quick. More smart cookies. Maxed out the bookworm efficiency, of course. More books. It's also doing pretty well. Even more books. We have a lot of life energy to dispense in that sense. Whole bunch there. More books for a second bookshelf. That's right. Might as well, man. Might as well. So what is the research table? You have people there to research things, right? Requires a devotionist or a generalist. Okay, the generalists, of course, are the obvious ones to go for. So who is idle right now? We have 3 idle generalists. Oops. I was going to click and drag from that menu, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Idle. Sploot Jr. And then I say... this one. Research room. So he's doing it. There will be multiple phases to it, so it would seem. Trinkets, you say? Okay. Alchemy flask. Man, so many like new things to learn about and to research into. Ooh, that was weird. Chromatic aberration. So we get a new trinket. Okay. So the thing up top is for. Continues going, right. So we got a trinket for that in that instance. Other times the rewards are different though. Insight points. Okay. So I will assign trinket. Do I know what that thing does? Nope, it was just neat. Veil thread, okay. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. There's just a lot to kind of learn about and jump into. Oh, shit. 0.3 million, by the way. I'd like to get that second 6,000. And maybe we do that by jumping this one up a little bit more as well. I think that's a good idea. We're getting like a couple hundred with each tick, which is nice. With each bar getting full, that is. I would say more legroom. Good idea. In fact, how much does it cost to summon the next fella? Not much. Not much at all. So I might go ahead and just get as many as we can. A pretty slow process to summon them. Oh, actually, I think that'll be my last one for a little bit. Yeah. That's good. So that one's done. Complete. Passive stat. Oh, that's kind of nice. Summoning time goes down. That's kind of neat. So, insight point 1. Sure. Let's pick one. That one. We discovered a trinket. So, I guess the idea is, once you find the right trinkets and you get the combinations of them, you can summon, or I guess alchemically craft one of these things. That's the idea. So, it's kind of a slow process to, like, find the combinations. And figure out what you do with them, like that whole deal, how you combine them, and yeah, what the fuck happens once you have them. But I think I get the idea. The general concept makes sense. Pretty close to that 6,000 meter. I want to make them a little bit faster. I think I'm just gonna bide my time for this one. Speaking of biding my time, these are popping off. Oh shit! I shouldn't have grabbed that one prematurely, but that's fine. Might go ahead and make more seeds because it still feels a little bit on the slow side. We ended up with a whole bunch, which is good. So one there. So yeah, it's not the most efficient. Seems like the earlier ones we were working with really blew up quickly as far as their efficiency in spreading quickly. Like they were valuable quickly and they were spreading quickly, which was great. Not as much of that this time around. Still good, just not as good. So I think I can confidently sell the rest, which is worthwhile. And that one up. Oh, I can't even afford that one next. That's so expensive. That gets out of hand real quick. And that was like a pretty generous yield, obviously. Man, that blows up quick, man. Those costs really do skyrocket. So that'll be a pretty good yield. So I see one of those is blocked. Two of those is blocked. But only one of those will go. Only two of those will go to waste. So it's actually not too bad. Not too bad at all. So there we go. There we go. So now, who's a good channeler? Speed, you got it. Wait, hold on. Channeling speed and... yeah, channeling speed it is. So you are our next life harvester. Bam! There we go. Got an achievement for getting 10,000 life essence. Not total, but just 10... Well, I mean, we've already had total, obviously, but... Which is to say, holding that much. At any one given time. I really do one of these. Let's do that one. Boop. And it says, just kidding, it's already ready. But yeah, it's the focus touch. Who cares? Who cares about focus touch? Old news, man. Old news. How do we do the merge? How do we do the duckular merge? I assume there was like a station for that somewhere. What do we need for this, by the way? 40k candles. Actually, that's not going to be hard to do. The 25 million of the orbs will take a while. Of the devotion will take a while. And, of course, the level will take a while, too. I've been kind of slacking on that, admittedly. Smart cookie. More books. This one's probably done. I've also kind of slacking on that one too. Passive slot. More cultist capacity. That's actually nice. Cultist capacity is good. We'll eventually want a devotionist there. Generous. Oh, a generous for the mushroom ground would be good too. Mushroom growth speed. Yeah, that'd be helpful because I'm really noticing the slowness on that one. We'll go and let that complete. Might as well. Don't want to interrupt these things. Unless, can you have more? No, it's only one per. That makes sense. That does make sense. We almost have enough for another channeling fella. So I would say... It's devotion. Channeling speed, yeah. You are our next designated channeler. Damn. Barbara, that's a good channeling name, Barbara. Very good. The duckos. Can I have the ducks help on this one? No, I cannot. I'm pretty slow going on this one, honestly. I probably need to spend more on the speed on this guy. I think that would help. Help quite a bit. Oops. This one gotten his stuff yet? He's not quite halfway there. Pretty good process, or pretty good speed on this one. What's the capacity there? It's 50,000. I'll get more duckies. And then I'll also... Actually, looks like, yeah, I can't do anything else with that one, right? That's fine. Oh, it's refresh. Good job, Poe. Proud of you. Grab a bunch of these guys and sell a whole bunch of them off. This was a good yield. This was a good yield. It wasn't like the most efficient, but it also wasn't the least efficient either. I think I will... I'll still convert some, then sell the rest. Open that one up. Still can't, even with all that, I still can't afford it. Goddamn. Goddamn. Shit be expensive. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Hopefully I didn't reset him. Oh yeah, just continue the just finish the research. Might as well. You know, grab him like that. That was silly me. Silly me. Do I need the... So, I mean, we could do the leg room. It's not an immediate benefit, but we could. Probably go for that one instead, honestly. We are one... Or is it... Do we have two of them? How many of those guys do we have? The channeling fellows. We have 1, 2, 3. So we need one more for four designated channelers there, I suppose. Want to make him fast? Let's make him fast. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? That's all well and good. Sell off all those now and plant a couple spores. Yep. Got the rest, and I think now in switch. Oops, shit. Complete. There we go. I'm gonna have him switch and do this one. So yeah, we definitely could use more mushroom stuff. I think that'd be really nice. I don't know if research speed is the thing. I don't think it is, at least not yet. If there was some way to juice this up further. Information from the books. Yeah, that's just this whole deal. Go to bookshelf. We actually could do that, but it would take a bunch of our stuff. I might hold off on that one. Let's get another channeler. Oh, this I think this is done. Yep, done there. Mushroom cell value, sure. All good, and it's also in the hood. Legroom one again. I guess I have room for... Oh, that's right, because we did increase that capacity. That's right, that's what we did. All right, we need another channeling friend. Who wants to be another channeling buddy? It's General Fast Fella. Any red boys? Channeling speed, That is perfect. You're a great channeler. It's got the really good stuff. Bam. There he goes. Now it's even better attunement and better velocity. Better attunement, better velocity, Papa John's. That's how that phrase goes. That pizza slogan we all know so well. Bunch of those guys. I mean, it helps. It's growing faster. It's doing stuff, but I wouldn't exactly say it's clicking along at an incredible rate. Oops. Any of these in the room, in the way of further expansion. Yeah, actually, well, those would. So I'll open that one up. Not afford that one, though. I think we're good. We're good just to sell these now. That one up. And that one. That's all I can afford for now. Shit be expensive, man. Shit do be expensive. You done with this one? Yes. Sporling dust. I don't know what that means. About to find out. About to find out, goddamn. 4.3 million on that guy. So let's say more growth. That's gonna take a while to fully max out for sure. I think if there's other uses for the devotion juice, I think we're nearing the devotion juice not really being as worth. That was a very good spread. I just saw that spread kind of all pop at once. I think pretty self-sustaining by now. Oh, we could eventually get to that 12,000, yeah. I think I might rather do those two, basically. Or just that one for now, I think. Just that one. It's fine. Generation speed. I'm a little bit hesitant. Double output chance sounds good. 7. Yeah, duck merge system. Combined ducks. So maybe there's not a station for it. You just do it like elsewhere, basically. 20, 15. Better efficiency? Maybe. I'll do it. I'll do one of each. One of each of those. So yes, yeah, so if we had 2 oranges. Java sign. Oh, that's kind of nice. Like, how do I combine them? Maybe you can't. I mean, that's yellow and orange, so this the same rarity. It's 2 oranges. You make them kiss. Accumulate a bunch of knowledge. Yeah, how do I like merge them? Duck merge system. Combine ducks to create a higher. Yeah. How do you merge them is what I'm trying to figure out. You click here. Like 2 unassigned fellows. Click a duck to navigate to them. Because at first I thought, oh wait, hold on, are these little buttons here? No. I don't know. Oh, that's supposed to work. Things really cooking. I just assumed it would be. My first thought it was like a station, but yeah, now I'm not so sure. Something jumps out at me. Complete that one. New trinket. Sprawling. Okay, so it's just a trinket. I gotcha. More insight points, sure. That's actually one of them. So swap that out for the sprawling dust. The other one there just for funsies. Is there any downside to running this now just to see what happens? Discoveries found. I mean, I could get lucky. Does it cost something? Let's fucking do it. Let's see what happens. Let's so it takes. So we'll see if that yields something. We'll see. Oh, by the way, those are at max capacity, which is fine. We can actually work with that. Bam. So now devotion is maxed out. So now there is the limit to the devotion. 1,000 trillion. A number that is, I mean, I guess not. Well, actually, no, that might be an impossible number. Even if you max out everything, that might take just an impossible amount of time. 1,000 trillion. Like that might take more years than like the average lifespan of a human to reach. Even with all like the, you know, like with cranking the numbers and the rates as much as you can, that might just truly be just a number that just cannot happen. Extra books. And I think we already have all 4 of these guys, don't we? 1, 2, 3. Well, we have 4 of those. We could get more if we wanted to. I think I would rather invest that in capacity and capacity. So get us the juicier duckies. I could combine them. I still don't know how to combine them, is the thing. Devotion per click. Oh, they have different bonuses, don't they? Oh, that's good to know. What's the maximum on this guy, by the way? It is epic still. Epic is still the maximum on that. I might just have to look up, like, yeah, how do you merge the ducks once you unlock that ability? Because, yeah, nothing jumps out at me. This has really popped off, by the way. Now that I've been distracted looking at other things. It's very easy to get distracted in this game, looking at other stations and have that kind of take time away, which is a good thing, generally. Kind of don't want to hyper-focus on one thing for too long. It's kind of nice to bounce around and see what else is around. And look at that, a new shroom flavor has entered the ecosystem. So now we can go away from the blue boys. That'd be less of a focus. That's the potential for a big spender. Sell all those. 1 million gold. That's a lot of gold. So I'm going to snag a bunch of these. Spend all that million real quick. Maybe not all of those millions, but a bunch of those millions quickly to encourage this. Spent big on that infrastructure. Hopefully it will not heck me. Hopefully this will all be worth it. Can I get... It takes 20 for just one rainbow shroom, but they are worth a lot. They are worth a lot. How's about this? I'll go ahead and plant a little bit more of these guys. I'll plant them all far away, actually. So that they're not gonna just like step on the ones we're wanting to play with now. I have one more? Okay, that was it, yeah. So all those, and it's the thing, it's not like it can land in all those. I see it can land in any of these places, but you only get one of them. So it's not going to blow up necessarily. It's a pretty slow propagation process, unfortunately. So what I should probably do is make more seeds happen. As boring as that is, it's probably the right way to do it. So, 'cause I was thinking maybe it was going to pop a bunch of them, but nah, that's not how that works. It popped one, and the range is enormous. Put one here, one here. Is that it? Yeah, just those three. It's a lot of places to work with, which is good. It'll be a slow propagation process. An achievement, by the way, for getting a bunch of gold, 1 million gold, which is not like, I mean, it is a lot, but it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things. That one. Orb is really, really glowing. Glowing and glimmering. Should go ahead and pop these guys in, by the way. Just kind of leaving money on the table by not grabbing those. Max capacity. I thought I could upgrade that, but I guess not. Or at least not yet. Actually, maybe I can. Sure. So now, any further upgrades require the next resource that we've yet to find. Speaking of, ooh, we can do bigly on some of these. But only some, though. Oh, this one's probably done, by the way. Fungal patterns? Sure. Fun gal patterns. So we got nothing out of that. Did the trinkets go away? No, they didn't go away. We just didn't learn anything. I'll try that by itself, because some of them can be a trinket by itself. So we'll just do some experiments on those. Just to see. Maybe we'll get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. Boink boink. And boink boink. Fully of this whole kit is fully maxed out. This whole kit is fully maxed out. Orders are all good. Whoa. First alchemy discovery. Oh, cool. We got lucky. And got the Grotto Auto Harvest. Oh my goodness, that's so nice. That is so nice. Well, in that case, I'm going to place this by itself. And run that one next. I was gonna say, I saw something pop. What the fuck was that? It was the shrooms getting auto-collected. That's super good. So now... I'm a little bit more inclined to dispense more of the silver boys, the gem boys. Pretty good. That's pretty good. I think I might take this as an opportunity then. Do I dare open up more slots? I suppose I probably should. I'm a little bit loath to do so. And you know, I think I'm going to drop these a little bit more. Slow the gains of these guys a bit. To encourage these things to kind of grow on their own. I just wish they would double more. I'm gonna just invest in a bunch of these, I think. I think that's worth. I kind of neglected that anyway. Sell those guys, which is still pretty good. Sounds good, Aleph. Yeah, it is getting pretty late. I don't blame you. It do be getting up there. Thanks for chilling with us, man. And congrats to you and all the New York Knicks fans that are vibrating, I'm sure, with excitement. It's an exciting time for you guys, so I'm happy for you guys. Even though I'm not a huge sports guy myself, I'm happy for the homies. Sad for the San Antonio folks out there. I know they're probably bummed, but you know, still, it's overall a good thing, I do believe. That one's not quite done yet. We could get the last one on that one. Might as well for those insight points. Actually, do I have an insight point to spend? I do. I click which one it is. That one. Crystallize essence. Did that just complete? I saw the chromatic aberration. That usually means something happened. Oh no, that was me spending the insight point. That's what that was. That's the chromatic aberration. Takes forever. It takes forever, man. Oops. One of those, and another one of those, and let's actually invest into really juicing this one up more. Can't do like a whole lot of that, unfortunately. It's still a pretty slow process. Next one is 30, or yeah, 33,000. Good lord, that's so much. So much. Some weird noises we're hearing. Goodness, we can probably get to the next orb pretty soon here. 25 mil of the devotion. We'll take a little bit. I might have to help that along with some manual intervention, perhaps, perchance. Complete the research. It says currently researching, but that one's maxed out. So do this one. Maxed out the rest of the summoning chamber. Might just bring a devotionist over to grab that one, though. That might be nice. Guess I could just turn one into a devotionist. I'm going to make this one not unlucky. Boink. Much better. And make him a devoter. But I hardly even know her. What are some other roles, by the way, I wonder? Can unlock Bookworm. Can't unlock the Miner, obviously. Specifically for the bookshelf. That could be nice. That could be actually really nice. So once that one's finished, and it has to be a generalist for this one, I'll switch the devoter over to that one. Bookworm's gotta be that one. Life's Harvester has to be that one. More generalist. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Once he's ready, I'll switch over. And the chromatic aberration keeps throwing me. It keeps making me think like something's happening. Oh, that's a raid from Timmy. What's up, Timmy? It's getting late, man. What are we doing staying up this late? What the hell's wrong with this? I mean, it is a Saturday night. If there's ever a time to be popping off, staying up late, playing video games like a weirdo. You could do worse. You could do worse as far as days of the week goes, but still questionable decision making on my part. Staying up this late, playing video games like a weirdo. But this is one of those weirdo games. This is actually, I'm really enjoying it. It's pretty neat. It's a pretty cool little game. It's called Hail the Orb. It's one of those kind of incremental games. One of those incremental... It's not quite an idler. I mean, by some definitions, it's an idler. But there's a lot of plates you really ought to keep spinning. So when I think of idler, I think of really just something that runs in the background. Where something like this, you, the resources you're generating, there's a bunch of them. And with the exception of the one we're looking at here, like devotion, for example. That's a bad example, because the maximum for that is 1,000 trillion. A number that I believe is truly impossible. Even though we're accruing a lot, I think that can't be doable in a human lifetime. There's just no way. So, with the exception of that one currently, because we leveled it a bunch to hit that maximum amount, a bunch of these others max out fairly quickly. Some of them more so than others. They max out quickly, so you have to, like... It's a use it or lose it situation. You want to have maximum efficiency all the time. And it's easy to lose sight of some of that sometimes. So it's a cool little game, but there's more than meets the eye. You know, when you think idler, when you think, or even the term incremental game, I think for some of us at least, there's certain assumptions that can be made, but does not necessarily paint the full picture. Anyway, thank you, Timmy, for that raid. Timmy's a local St. Louis buddy, and we actually got to hang out with Timmy and a bunch of other St. Louis streamer buddies this past weekend, which is nice. And some more Forza, very nice, man. I know Timmy and our friend Black Magic's, they've been grinding out, trying to get those high scores, kind of trading back and forth high scores for some of those tracks. And in fact, they've kind of accidentally ended up in like the global leaderboards because they keep going back and forth and like raising the stakes higher and higher. Kind of by accident, which is kind of fun. And of course, Timmy cut his teeth on Trackmania and a bunch of those other kinds of, maybe not a bunch of those other kinds of racing games, but I know you have a background in that kind of stuff before. And your dedication, of course, with Payday 2 and Warframe and a bunch of the other stuff you streamed over the years is palpable. So it makes perfect sense that that's something you would probably gravitate towards. That kind of dedication is incredible and a little bit terrifying, but incredible for sure. Only a little bit terrifying. It's totally different. Going to juice up this library right here. By the way, Tim, if you have any clips you want to share with us, you've raided here before. You've heard my spiel. Whenever somebody raids, it's always a fun opportunity for me selfishly, to ask if there's anything yours wanted to share. There's when the homies raid, that's a great opportunity for me to ask very, very nosily and very selfishly what kind of cool stuff you've been up to. If there's anything you always want to share with us, I am always so very down. I'm gonna switch these guys over. Woo! And have him do some research. Have him do that one, because the devotionist is the only one that can research at that particular spot. That's what we're doing. I have another point of insight. I will use it for that one. And that one. So I have one of those two things. Have any other trinkets, by the way? Nope. We got so far. It's a number go up game, and the numbers, they do be going up. The numbers, they do be going up. But like I said, there's a lot of things going on. It's a little bit outside my usual wheelhouse, but it is an enjoyable wheelhouse. I'm having a fun time with it. The mushrooms are shrooming. Can we sell some of these? We can sell some or a bunch. That'll actually fill me up. Fill me up, buttercup, baby. So I will, with this amount of gold, I'll just juice some of this stuff up, I think. Better chance of... Can I just max it out? I can just max it out. So fully maxed out chance of mutations, which is good. Is this one done? Bam. So a new trinket. Very good. Let's do the next one. So while that's happening, I'm going to do a controversial strat. I'm going to switch that out and just see if that on its own can do something cool. We'll see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe it'll happen. Anything else? Anything else? Getting pretty late. What I might even do is see this as a not bad time to wrap it up for the night. Kind of hard to pull yourself away from a game like this because there's always more things to check on. It's so easy to do the just one more thing. So easy to do the just one more thing and just like, oh, what about this one? Oh, we did, by the way, find this one. Devotion Resonance Crystal. 10% chance to spawn a crystal. And proc the orb again, which is nice. Cool, so you can get extra crystal rewards and all that jazz. We'll watch Tammy's clip, but before I wrap it up, of course. But yeah, I think we will... I think we'll be calling it pretty soon here. Any other, like, little quick ones? Little quickies I can do real quick before we smack it out. I'll grab that one. 6 more levels of that guy. That's exciting. 10,000 or 10... Yeah, 10,000 there. It's just take forever. Some of these just take forever to build towards. Even with all the enhancements, it's still slow going. Some of these are weird because if you click manually, it generates even more. And like you can get like little bonuses. Like that's all well and good. And you get extra experience for it. Like there's all these benefits to manually clicking some of these. And suppose there's a benefit to this one. It's weird though. For this one, you only have to click and hold. You have to click and hold to get the little bonus fellows to pop out. Whereas this one over here, if I click and hold, I mean, if there is an increase, I really can't tell. I think if you tap it manually, I think it is more obvious. It seems like such a minimal benefit. So like this one you can help along, but there's not as much reason to. We still have a lot of things to research for the life essence. It's still kind of a slow go, unfortunately. What I think I will do is, you know, generation speed, yeah. It's a worthwhile investment, I do believe. But you have 8 of those fellers to spend. 20, 15. Better prices, the better, more efficient ghosts. Do one of each of those. That's all well and good. Oh, I never assigned a third bro. Never assigned a third bro over here. Devotion. Is there anything about research speed? It's not all of them might have that. I think it would be. How's about this? Can I just turn you into a bookworm? Oh yeah, I can afford the shit out of that, yeah. I'll just pop him there. I just assumed research speed would be another quality, but I don't think it is. Otherwise, buff that up a bit, and that went up quite a bit as well, I think. Anything else with the mushrooms that we're going? I mean, it's a slow going with the mushrooms. What I'll do is I will remove that one. I'll move that one. So we're really opening these things up for the Rainbow Boys to pop off. It's just, like I said, just very slow going. So what I can, buy some more upgrades. I kind of want to max that one out, honestly. How about now? Can I upgrade? Can I max it out now? Oh god, not even close. It's too much. Too expansive. I think I will do is I will grab a couple more seeds. Just do it manually. Do it my own damn self. Boink and boink. Good enough. Good enough. I think we done good. This one ever finish? Didn't get anything there. He's probably done. Complete research. Cool. That'll do it. That'll do it. It's late. It's late. Back to main menu. I'm guessing this game probably autosaves. Yeah, just one more turn. Yeah, exactly. It's one of those kinds of games. It was really good. This is really neat. I'm glad we get to try this. And this is my first, I think at least, the first game I can think of that would be considered like an idler or an incremental kind of game. Like Cookie Clicker. Cookie Clicker's, I think, a good example of that. I know Cookie Clicker kind of does its own thing, and it also has like a narrative to it. There's like a weird, like dark side to the whole, to that whole game, and like the stuff that kind of happens behind the scenes. It's kind of an odd comparison in some ways, but Cookie Clicker, for a lot of us, of course, was our first introduction to those kinds of iterative, incremental, and semi-idler games.